drops. Flag drops. Black smoke rising from the rear tires, chasing glory through the flames and fire. One shot, one ride, one chance to win it. I do it all again. I'm unstoppable when the flag drops. Adrenaline hitting like a gunshot. Full send, living at the edge of control. Check a flag racing through my soul. Can't slow down, can't take my shot. Legends are made when the engines are hot. Hear the thunder while the grandstand rocks. I'm unstoppable when the flag drops. When the flag drops. Green flag flying, sun burning on the hood. Small town dreamer setting, make it if you could. Rubbing fenders, chasing shadows in the night. 40 cars thundering, everybody wants to fight. White line, high side, inches from the wall. One mistake and you can lose it all. Radio, when crew chief saying go. Foot to the floor, now we're in the flow. This is the driver's flow. Heart beat fast and the engines glow. Turn one, turn two, never lift, never slow. Racing for the win in the driver's flow. Dust and sparks under stadium lights. Living for the battle on Saturday nights. When the checkered flag waves, everybody knows you earn your name in the driver's flow. Pit road gamble, 4 tires of fuel. Championship dreams hanging on a single move. Side by side, crowd on their feet. 3 wide madness down the front stretch street. Spotter calling clear high, clear low. Every lap another chance to steal the show. Adrenaline rush, can't let it go. Locked in deep in the driver's flow. inside the driver's floor.
welcome everyone here tonight as we are live right here in Richmond Raceway, and I cannot believe I'm back. I'm excited to call this one, as most people will see, and you will see there's going to be a new face to the stream. That's right, Blackout Racing Network proudly has Jamie Pugh as a co-commentator here tonight. He, as you might know, he comes on board with me on every Saturday night. Well, you know what? We're going to bring him on board here tonight, as it's going to be extra fun, fired up. I hope he's getting back to the booth here soon. However, we're going to get this party started. We're going to talk to everybody about some of the stuff to hear and expect at Richmond as we go into this one. We are going to go to our race info right here. That's right, this is week 7 here at PGR. This is the Trevor Project 160. This .72 mile track located in Richmond, Virginia will deliver a 71-degree track temp. Also, we have 67 degrees overcast, guys, in the Gen 6 cars. This thing is going to be wild, fast, and full of fun. Cannot wait for it. So let's get into this thing really quick. Let's talk about some of the drivers we can see here tonight. It is going to be a ton of guys here. There we go. Hopefully everybody can hear my voice very, very fine. All right, there we go. I got nearly all the way up at this point. I can't actually do anything much more about it. But here tonight is Richmond. What can we expect? Spills, grills, and automobiles, and very fast. This track is incredibly technical. It's incredibly tough to race if you have not raced here before, and the front stretch is oval as well. So this is not going to be very easy for these drivers here tonight, as is not your normal track to be racing on. As far as ovals, except for NASCAR drivers love it. We're going to go to these guys. We're going to bring them on up here one at a time. We're going to hear a few words from all of them. Let's hear from William Robbins first. William.
Hey, what's up, Brandon?
Man, I'm back at the booth, incredibly fired up here tonight. How do you feel about coming here to Richmond here tonight?
First of all, welcome back. Second of all, going to be a very tough night for me. So we're gonna try to place as good as we can, but I will be lucky to be a top 10 car tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely a tricky track to conquer here tonight.
Yeah, I'm racing from the hotel in Texas tonight, so I'm on just my laptop, single screen. Meeks was kind enough to send me in the mail an old G920 and some pedals he had in the closet. So we're roughing it tonight.
All right, man. Well, good luck here, and hopefully the rig stays intact.
Yeah, we got it mounted up to the desk here in the hotel and bought the premium Wi-Fi upgrade so we could not blink out all night. Like I said, wanted to make sure I didn't miss the race, try to get some points out of it, but I don't think we're going to be we're fighting for a win tonight, I don't think.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Hey, I appreciate it, bud.
Thank you.
See you.
As William Robbins, now let's hear from Marty. Find out if it's going to be what type of night it's looking for him. Marty.
Hey, how's it going?
Man, it's great to have you up here in the booth. How do you feel coming into this one at Richmond?
I'm feeling all right. I've done more practice than usual. Semester's finally out, so there'll be a little more practice. But short track's never exactly my specialty, so we'll see. Main issue's kind of been overdriving the corners a bit, but I think we'll see if we can get it sorted and hopefully get a good race out of it.
All right, man. Well, you're going to have to go big for the battle giraffes in the chat, so they're pulling for you.
Glad to know she's watching.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Marty Van Ascan coming up here. Now let's hear from Doug Ward next, sponsor with Trevor Project. See what they have to say. Doug.
Hey there.
Once again, you're in here. It's another Trevor Project event. I know you're extremely fired up for this. How confident are you coming in here to Richmond?
I was feeling pretty good about it. I think I do a little better on the short tracks and stuff than intermediate, so I'd like to think I've got pretty good odds today. But we'll just have to see.
All right, and then do you have anything to say for any of those Trevor Project fans out there watching?
Well, you know, it's a very oh, there's more before getting in here. You know, it's a great organization and a great cause to donate for. And actually, right now, the Trevor Project is doing I believe today only, a 5 times match for any donation made today. So, you know, anyone with the money to spare for a donation, knowing that it goes to a good cause, a very currently relevant cause, you know, now is, there's never been a better time.
All right, man. Well, thank you for that. Yes. Remember, past donation to the Trevor Project, it does go for a great cause for the LGBTQ community and suicide prevention, as we are all about giving here at the network and at PGR and Blackout Racing League. You'll see multiple charity events going on all season long. But this one here tonight is the one that we are doing this one for. So past donation, there's a link in the description for the Trevor Project. Go to it, pass it, open your hearts, and donate to a great cause. I think I said that right.
Absolutely, 100%.
All right. Doug, thank you for coming on board, and good luck here tonight. May the odds be in your favor.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Doug Ward, say some kind words for the Trevor Project here tonight. Now let's go to Larson, Josh Larson, see how he's feeling. Josh Larson. Man, what a night. You're back in the seat. You're back up there getting this one done. How do you feel coming into this race?
Don't know. I mean, track seems really tight. Probably going to eat the front tires, which doesn't help me. I was hoping it'd be hot and slick. So I don't know. Just roll a dice on the setup and see what we got.
All right, man. Well, hopefully you have some good odds here tonight. The car looks great. It's great to see you on track, getting it done. And I do have to. Oh, wow. All right. I got to turn off audio setting, I guess.
No.
They were live on stream. There we go. Let's turn that off. Nobody needs to hear what the drivers are talking about. But yes, glad to have you back on board.
Yeah, good to see you, bud.
Thank you. That's Josh Larson, and now let's hear from Chucky Balance here tonight. He's in the chat. Chucky. Oh, Chucky. Going once, going twice. Sold to the highest bidder. All right, there we go. Now we're going to go down and we're going to jump down to a different deal. We're going to go into one that is not commonly used. Let's just go into my own. All right, we're just going to go into bring up Dylan Moranti, who's back as a replacement driver. Let's hear how he feels. Silly Dilly. Wow, you responded. Here tonight, you're coming on board. You're racing for a different driver in that number 88, 89 machine. How do you feel about coming into tonight's race at Richmond?
Feeling good. I like Richmond, but I haven't ran these cars in so long, so I really got to run some laps to get used to it. Because frankly, I forgot how to drive them.
Does it feel different when you're not in your normal ride?
Yeah, they're a lot different than the Gen 5, not Gen 5s, and the next gens. And you know, I've been running those in the trucks a lot recently, so it's just getting a feel for them again.
All right,
it's
man.
It's been a long time.
Well, I'll let you get back down to business. Good luck here tonight. All right, so Dylan's still getting a feel for it. Let's hear from Dakota Collins. Dakota.
What's going on?
Man, you're up here once again. How do you feel coming into this one?
Not too good. Not too good. Richmond doesn't like me for some reason.
Oh, man, I guess we're not going to see you in the top 5. You already sounded defeated.
I mean,
You beat yourself.
you know,
Nope, you beat yourself.
I'm gonna
Nope,
give it. I'm
nope,
gonna give
you
it
already
my
said
all.
it. You already said it, dude. You
I
already
never said I
gave-
wasn't gonna do good. I just said Richmond wasn't kind to me. That's all I said.
Either way, dude, you lose. The commentator's always right. No, I'm
We'll
sure
see
you'll
about
get it.
that.
I'll
We'll
sure
see
you'll
about
get
that.
it. If I don't see you in the top 5, you can just give me, yes, Brandon, you were correct.
Okay, I think I can do that for you.
All right, man. Well, good luck here tonight, and can't wait to see what you can do here.
All right, I appreciate it.
Thank you. Dakota Collins now is here from Gabriel Garcia. Gabe,
What's going on, Mr. Smith?
you're back here. It's Richmond. How do you feel about this one?
Pretty good. Raced this in the Xfinity cars a couple weeks ago. Almost won that. And these cars race pretty similar, so I'm excited to do it. It's a colder track, so we're going to have a lot more grip. So it should be fun.
Yeah, as far as they know, we know you're the young gun out there who's been up at the front and is always, in this league especially, has fallen short. You feel like you're going to change that here tonight?
So that's the plan. At the end of the day, I'm racing for myself, but also I'm racing for my team. So we're going to have our strategy locked down, and hopefully we can pull out a good finish.
All right, man. Well, good luck here tonight, and hopefully you get it done.
Yes, sir, Smith, and thank you for appreciate you being back. We missed you, and it's a long time coming.
All right, man. Well, thank you for that. I'm going to get you back down to the guys, though. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So Gabriel Garcia getting ready to throw down, and now let's hear from Cody Keller. Cody,
Brandon Smith.
man, here tonight it's Richmond. How do you feel?
Not great. I'm on my hotspot on my phone because we've had some Xfinity issues here. So, not sure how that's going to go.
Oh, well, maybe you should get a better internet.
Really the only thing in my area that's the best. Fiber is not an option for me as of yet, but they were doing some upgrades in the area. I think a contractor made a mistake somewhere, and it has left us without internet for the last 2 days. So trying the hotspot thing out and see if we can get through tonight's race and see what happens.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and I'll let you stay at it. Try not to do too much here tonight to screw up your hotspot, man. Good luck.
All right, Brandon. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Welcome back.
Thank you. So Cody Keller dealing with some hotspot issues. I was here from Thomas Meeks. Thomas.
Hello.
Man, what a joy it is to be back. How do you feel here tonight?
I like Richmond. I don't like them in these cars, but I like Richmond.
Oh, boo-hoo. This car rocks, dude. I love this car.
I prefer the next gen, of course, but, I mean, it just drives different. It doesn't break like a next gen, so that's what I got to get used to. But, I mean, it should be fun. Hopefully we can get some green flag laps and try and stay, caution-free, so.
Oh, that is the hopes here at the booth. I will tell you that much. We like a great green flag race, as you and the other drivers already know, as I bust your guys' balls about it all the time.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. As Thomas Meeks, we've already heard from William Robbins. Let's hear from Mr. Jack Scoville next. Jack.
What's going on?
Man, what a night. I'm back at the booth, all refreshed, fired up. How do you feel? Because I noticed you brought a new Ruger machine.
Yes, sir. We got the new Ruger machine coming. I don't know how I feel yet. This is like my second lap. But it's going to be a fun race. We're going to try to avoid stuff and be here at the end to try to put our hat in victory lane.
All right, you might want to double check with Tatum or yourself to double check your connection. I did notice a glitch while you're out there driving in the interview.
Okay.
Looks like it might have stable and might want to double check. I recommend turning off all. Yeah, there it went again. I recommend double checking all your Wi-Fi connections. Make sure you have limited stuff on it that you need.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Thank you. So Jack Scoville getting ready to throw it down. We're going to go back up here. Jamie Pugh still is not here yet. I think he might be actually eating or something. We also have Michael Simons here. He is ready to rock and roll with these guys here tonight on the stream. Brandon Perry is also here. I did not hear from him either. We also got Jesse Erdman and Ben Madden all the way from Australia. So we got a fully packed crowd. And Purple Polar Bear, glad to be back. I'm glad to see you in the chat. Hopefully I'm not blowing anybody's eardrums off just yet. We're still kind of adjusting all the sounds, but now let's bring up Brandon Perry, as it looks like he just got in the booth in the chat. Brandon Perry.
Oh, whoa, my guy. What's up, dude? I only been in here for like not even 3 seconds, and you brought me up. You're on it tonight.
Kaboom! That's how we do it here in the network.
Yeah, you're on it, my guy. You're on it. You're fresh. I like it.
So here tonight, it is obviously Richmond Raceway. It is a short track from a whole nother realm. How do you feel coming into this one?
I like Richmond. I don't know if your co-commentator has been telling you that, but or if he's even here yet, but I like Richmond a lot. It's always been a fun track to be able to run, and especially in the short track category. I think it's up there with Martinsville in Iowa, like me and Jamie were talking about earlier. Just a really fun track to run. You got to find the rhythm. And as a road racer, I love rhythm tracks, especially when you can get them on the oval. Because once you find the rhythm, you just start hitting your marks and turning some fast laps. So looked like it'd be a super competitive field out here tonight. A little bit of a night race action. A couple people have been asking me for some more night races, so starting to dabble a little bit more in those as well. So excited to be here tonight, and excited to have you back, Brandon Smith. You're a huge part of this league. I love our partnership here. I love our friendship. So really excited to just have you back on board. It's never the same without you. GT3 was not as fun. I was complaining the whole time because I didn't get to race you. And then last week, we had a great broadcaster. Don't get me wrong, and big shout out to Chris Maxwell and Fearless Broadcasting for, subbing for us. But, man, I love having you back, Brandon Smith. I'm pumped to see you here.
All right, man. Well, thank you for that. I'm glad to be back. Get ready, because it's short track racing. You gotta throw it in there. You gotta rub a few doors, knock a few heads. Sometimes you're gonna piss somebody off. I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna piss somebody off in short track. And if you did not piss somebody off, you did not try hard enough, as I sometimes like to say. But no, I'm glad to be back. I'm incredibly fired up. And tonight, for the first time, we're bringing a co-commentator to the network on the Cup side of things, who has been dabbling in the ARCA series, helping me out there. So the commentary team is getting stronger every race as we are constantly evolving here at Blackout Racing Network.
Yeah, I love it. He's got a lot of experience, your co-commentator, so it should be a nice balance there. Looking forward to the race tonight. Looking forward to the show that we're going to put on. Big shout out to Douglas Ward and the Trevor Project. I appreciate them. Like you said it earlier, I was watching. We work with a lot of charities here, a lot of great organizations. We're here to have fun in this race league. I'm proud that we've made a lot of friends out of this league, but I'm also proud of the charities and organizations that we work with as well.
Exactly, and that's what it's all about. PGR, Blackout Racing League, Blackout Racing Network. It's all one large community, all wrapped in one tight little bow to give some of the best sim racing action you'll find anywhere out there. I challenge you to go find me something better. Don't go bringing me the Coke Series, though. Don't you dare. But as far as overall competition levels, this is some of the most competitive action you'll see, with multiple champions from different avenues, all wrapped into one race.
Absolutely. I mean, you got, IndyCar champions out here. You got F1 champions. You got NASCAR champions. You got GT3 champions out here. You got a lot of them out here that like to race a lot of different things in this league. And we're multi-talented, multi-disciplined, and we like putting on a good show.
Let's just say you hear that multiple hats. Well, we got multiple hats that we can do sim racing on.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely true. Like I said, I'm excited for IndyCar. IndyCar's coming back here soon, so I'm excited for that.
All right, man. Well, good luck. And hopefully the odds are in your favor.
Yeah, I need some max points tonight. You know, we got Dega is the cutoff race for the chase, in case you were wondering. So I think after tonight, there's only 3 more races. So including tonight, there's 4 races until the cutoff. Sitting in, I think, 4th right now in points, but I need to stay up there to give myself a chance heading into the chase. So, gonna try to be aggressive tonight.
All right, man. Well, good luck. And hopefully the odds are in your favor. We're doing this Hunger Games style here tonight. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Thank you. So, Brandon Perry getting ready to throw it in there. Now let's talk about those points here tonight. You know, we were going over it. Matt Flemming leading the way. And then, of course, he's got a 17-point lead over Thomas Meeks. And William Robbins is still – it's starting to spread out now. Brandon Perry and Cody Keller separating it up. Now, in order to get that up into the deal, they're talking about cutoff nights. Yeah, there's a cutoff, and you have to be above the cutoff line. If you're not, it's too bad, so sad. You should have tried harder, come back next season, or maybe you can make up for it. As you look in there, you also see Landon Bednarz, Doug Ward, Zachary Bash, Jack Scoville, Jesse Urban, and Matthew Ebert battling it out. 145 points to the driver. Dylan Moranti is subbing in for Matthew Ebert here tonight. And guess what? It counts towards the Ebert. And Dylan Moranti is a fantastic driver who's got a ton of pace. And hopefully he can get that one done for him. We're sitting about 10 minutes away from everything. We got time for maybe a couple more interviews here. Let's just kind of slip back into my other chat here. We're going to go ahead and bring up Landon Bednarz. Lando.
Yo.
It's another night here. How do you feel about coming in? How do you feel about this one coming into Richmond?
Honestly, I haven't even ran a lap yet. We're loading in. My foot is killing me, so we'll see how the brake pedal works tonight.
Yeah, you know, we all heard about that, the injury to the, was it left foot?
Yeah.
How is that going to affect your drive here tonight?
Oh, maybe that 21 car will be my brake pedal for tonight.
I think I got a song for that one.
I told him the other day that if my foot wasn't better, he was going to be my brake pedal. So we'll see how it goes.
You might want to lift a little bit before straight sending it.
Yeah, no, I think I'm going to do what I did the other night in a different league and just kind of ride it around back and just see how it goes. And hopefully it'll be there at the end with everyone else to wreck out.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Landon Bednarz battling with an injury here tonight. Heart of a Lion. We're going to take a brief commercial break from the Trevor Project. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back before you know it. And by song, I do mean we really did have a good song planned here. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. Here we go.
Flag dropping, I'm glued to the floor. Crew chief yelling, you should slow before turn 4. I said brakes are optional, speed is the plan. Now I'm drafting 3 wide in a borrowed van. Hey reporter, asking what's your strategy? Hope and vibes and more catastrophe. Tires screaming louder than my spotter's mic. I missed the corner by a county line. Fuel light flashing, engine coughing, smoke still passing everybody like it's some kind of joke. I don't need brakes, so I'll use someone else's. Slide through the corner, yeah.
right, I've got to go double check this one because we're having Gabriel Garcia there saying about the points there. The official standings. Gabriel Garcia is okay. Well, he doesn't have the right points up to begin with. But anyway, so here tonight, Gabe, you need to double check your chat GPT. But here tonight, these drivers are battling it out at Richmond. It's arguably one of the more challenging short tracks there is. I do enjoy it. It's incredibly fun most of the time. However, what drivers do have to watch for is just being on it, being careful, being incredibly watchful of what they do. They want to make sure they're hitting a break point. Or if they need to, use somebody else for a break. Bump and run, whatever you got to do is going to be incredibly fun for most of these drivers. So it's going to be interesting to see how this one pans out at the end of the run. And for everybody out there, we'd like to make sure that everybody recognizes the official broadcast team of the network here. That's right, our social media director coming in from downtown, Jenna Smith, my loving wife. And then, of course, you got our co-commentator coming on here tonight, Jamie Pugh, the Outlaw, coming up here. It's going to be great having him. And then, of course, we got myself, Brandon Smith, main commentator of everything here at the network. I'm incredibly happy to be back, as most people know. Captain Flashburn, glad to see you in the chat. Hopefully everybody's enjoying this thing. Hopefully everything is sounding good and everything all the way around. My mic has been kind of crazy lately. I don't know why. Might be time for a new mic. Just saying, it's been a while since I bought a brand new mic for this thing. But it's going to be great to see what these guys can do here, especially coming into a brand new type of car and on the short track racing. So it's definitely going to be a challenge for a lot of these guys, especially those that did not put in any practice here to get that break point learned and how to drive the corners here, which could be incredibly technical because it's going to be a lot of throttle control. Right now, please stand on your feet. We're going to go ahead and get it out of the way. Please rise to the playing of our national anthem. Done by, we're going to go look through the list I have. There we go. We're going to do it big. Mr. Chris Stapleton.
Oh, when you see by the dawn's early light, oh, so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallant, and the rockets regular amongst birds singing out, yeah, through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free
we are back here in Richmond. Hopefully my sound sounds a little bit better. I did have a small little hiccup on the sound part of things. Apparently it went back to default. We are getting back at it. Jamie Pugh is here in the booth. Jamie, how pumped are you to be coming on as a co-commentator here tonight?
Oh, I'm absolutely ecstatic. I'm glad that, you're back. We're bringing it back, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun tonight.
Yes, it will be. But, David, we got to do something here, buddy. I know you've been working. I know you've been practicing. I know. Are you ready? Bring the noise, buddy. We got to hear it.
Alrighty. Well, Richmond International Raceway. It's been a long 2 weeks. I want to give a special shout out and welcome back to Brandon Smith. But on the count of three, say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Drivers, start your engines.
Yes, I love it. I dig it. I can work with that, dude. Your mic, you went so loud that your mic actually glitched. Man, glad to have you up here in the booth. Let's get this party rolling. Enjoy the video, people, because we've been waiting on this one.
Hammering redline mind, blurred out world, leave it all behind. Grip so tight, knuckles turning white. Every second screaming, this is my fight. Engines echo in my chest, no room left for second best. Breath cut sharp like a razor wind, no slowing down once it begins.
Feel the pressure, feel it climb. Every nerve on overdrive. No fear left, no rewind. All I see is that finish line. Pulse at 180, breaking the cage. Fire in my veins, I'm burning the stage. No brakes, no doubt, no time to pretend. I won't stop now till I cross that edge.
Heartbeats louder than the roar. Give it everything and then some more.
Ride the edge, don't compromise.
Victory lives on the other side. Sweat drips down, but I don't care. Adrenaline thick in the air. Tunnel vision locked and tight. Chasing glory at the speed of light.
Every doubt gets left behind. Nothing but the drive inside. Pain's just fuel, I let it ignite. Turn it into raw dynamite.
Feel the pressure, feel it rise. Lightning flashing in my eyes.
No retreat, no disguise.
Everything's on the line tonight.
Pulse at 180, breaking the cage. Fire in my veins, I'm burning the stage. No brakes, no doubt, no time to pretend. I won't stop now till I cross that edge.
Heartbeats louder than the roar. Give it everything and then some more.
Ride the edge, don't compromise.
Victory lives on the other side.
One shot, one chance, no hesitation. All in, no limits, pure dedication. If I fall, going full speed. But I won't quit,
That's not me.
180, feel it pound. World fades out, no other sound.
Closer now,
I see the line.
this moment, this is mine.
Pulse at 180, nothing can wait. I'm tearing through doubt, I'm rewriting fate. No brakes, no fear, no turning again. I won't stop now till I cross that edge.
Heartbeats louder than before.
I gave it everything and more.
Ride the edge,
No compromise.
victory's mine. I take the prize.
Hey,
shout out to Zachary Crabtree on that amazing video. Jamie, you heard my voice live. I'm a master of all trades possible right now. I've raced. I've threw up an amazing video with my own voice for the singing. How do you? But here tonight, it is Richmond. What are these? Now they're going to the qualifying. What are they going to have to do here tonight? Is it more about position, or do you feel like it's going to be about who can survive?
Well, you know, you're definitely going to want track position here, but, you know, you also got to, you know, be around and stay alive all night long, too. You got to keep up with the track. It's ever changing lap after lap. And, you know, they really got to protect that brake pedal. You start blowing those brake rotors, that brake pedal's going to get long. And before you know it, she ain't going to stop no more.
And Jamie knows all about blown brake pedals, as I think his CQ has the same problem.
Well, after that nice 2 weeks off, we've rectified that problem.
Well, that is a good deal on your end, then, I guess, because Mighty 2Q Midgets, they got a Jamie view on the track. If you're up in, northeast, up by Buffalo, going to Lancaster, I believe, check out the Mighty 2Q Midgets. I've seen them race. I got to tell you, those things are animals in comparison. You got to have serious nerves to drive one.
Absolutely. We travel all over Pennsylvania, New York, and Ohio, a few other places, so it's definitely a blast to drive.
Yeah, but we got to give these guys here tonight. Oh my goodness, my towers are like all sorts of jack. Right at the top of the leaderboard, Dylan Moranti coming on board as a replacement driver. I mean, Jamie, do you feel like this could have been a smart move by Matthew Ebert's part?
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's not very often we run around and find subs for certain guys, but it's definitely better off than just taking the bare minimum points. And Dylan's definitely one of those that you can never sleep on.
No, I mean, Dylan Moranti, we've seen him do it where he can win a race. Pretty much on short track. He's won on super speedways. I know he's won on intermediates, but then also you got the young gun Gabriel Garcia. I mean, Jamie, we gotta go through it here. You've only seen a little bit of these guys. Which driver is kind of speaking volumes here tonight? Who are you picking here tonight as your driver? Who's your GOAT?
Well, my go-to every week, you know, lately has been Brandon Perry, but I'm hoping he does really well tonight. But I'm gonna go with Gabe. He's been, you know, chomping at the bit week after week, and I think it's his time to shine.
Oh, so you're going with the young gun then?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, you know what? I know I've heard him talk about this. I called him out on this one. Jamie, I know you're probably not going to like my choice at all. But you know what? I was talking to him before the race. I issued a challenge. I'm actually going to go with Dakota Collins on this one. He's got some talent if he doesn't wreck the machine. I'm going for the long shot here. So, I mean, does he have skill? I think he has the skill to get it up into the top 5. Is he going to win? I don't know.
You know, that's a solid pick. He's been around running pretty decent the last several weeks, but, you know, like you said, he's very aggressive, and at times he's too aggressive, and he ends up wrecking his race car. If he can keep his race car underneath him all night long, he's got just as shot as anybody.
All right, man. Well, we got the picks out of the way, and already Dylan Moranti making a statement with Gabriel Garcia. Michael Simons actually coming up into P1. And he's been fast all practice long. That's been insane to see out of him, Michael Simons. And that good, oh my goodness, he brought something loud tonight, Jamie. Look at this thing. This thing's got more colors on it than a Skittles bag. I gotta hand it to him. That's creative. As Michael,
he's giving me those vibes of who's that guy from the ARCA that we've met? What is that? Corey Yoakum. That's a big Dale Senior fan. That's exactly what that looks like.
Oh, absolutely. We got Dale Senior here. He's doing it for Dale. Dang it! Dale Earnhardt actually is one. It could be a good thing for him. I mean, Dale Earnhardt himself actually won quite a bit at Richmond. So, got to hand it to him there. Jamie, you could probably possibly look that up on your cellular phone to find out how many times Dale Earnhardt won at Richmond. We are seeing Doug Ward out on track now. A few other guys got to get qualified in. Jack Scoville, Charles Balance, Josh Larson, Dakota Collins, Cody Keller, Brandon Perry on track now in that PGR number 21 machine. And Matthew Flemming actually is out on track now. So this is where we're talking about this one. Of course, Matt Flemming. What a drive out of him. I mean, he's won, what, three or four championships now with this league. He's definitely one to watch, as he definitely does not give it to you easy. And I'm thinking it's three. Yeah, he had three in a row. So Matt Flemming is definitely going to be one to watch here tonight also, because if he goes up there with, you didn't quite get up in the top spot there, Jamie, but do you feel like he's going to be a top contender here tonight?
Oh, absolutely. You know, when we come to a place like Richmond, you know, it can go one of two ways. It's either going to be a caution fest, which we all hope it doesn't, or it could run long and run under green for quite a while, and that's where the strategy is going to come in, and I think that's going to be a big part of tonight.
Yep, and then Jamie did do the research. 5 wins for Dale Sr., so not an easy feat to do here at all if you're a driver. It's however, he did not win the Daytona 500 until like the last 2 years before his tragic death at the very track he struggled so much to win at. So yeah, Dale Earnhardt, it took him years to win Daytona 500. I don't know how many attempts he had before. He only won it one time, was it, Jamie?
20 attempts to win the Daytona 500.
And when he did, he went big dang, and he lit up the tires. I know he was excited. Oh. My wife said something, and I hope she's not mad. Jenna is watching from an undisclosed location in a bunker somewhere.
What did you do with her?
We put her in a bunker at Speedway.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay.
Don't worry, she's got food. And drinks, too. I mean, I hope she's okay, but I don't know what she said. I didn't see what she said. But she is watching and monitoring the stream. Of course, we did show you guys the official broadcast team here. Jamie Pugh, of course, co-commentator here at the network. Jenna Smith, our social media director. And not in the picture is Emily, and she is Jamie's assistant.
That is correct.
She thought she was going to be out for the night. Yeah, we're not leaving her out. We are go, and here is Michael Simons with pole here in front of Dylan Moranti. So he did get it. So let's go to tonight's grid here. Brought to you by the network. There we go. Michael Simons will be on pole with Dylan Moranti right alongside. Isaac Hendrick will be lined up along Gabriel Garcia in row 2. Row 3 will be Matt Flemming with Chad Wagner. Doug Ward and William Robbins will bring up row 4 with Ben Madden and Thomas Meeks right behind, trying to chase them down in the front. Row 6 will be Josh Larson and Landon Bednars. And as we go back deeper in this grid, it'll be Brandon Perry and Marty Van Asken in row 7. Row 8 will bring up Dakota Collins and Michael James with Jack Scoville and Charles Balance, followed by Jesse Ehrman and Cody Keller. We got 20 drivers here tonight. 20 different drivers that could possibly win here tonight also. They're all set. The drivers are ready, I think, maybe. We did leave Donkey Kong at the zoo. Don't worry. This is Prime Grid Racing, the Trevor Project 160, brought to you by myself, Brandon Smith, as the commentator, Jamie Pugh as the co-commentator. Let's Go Racing, Jamie. These guys are gonna go to town. I'm getting goosebumps, man.
Oh, absolutely. It's been the talk all week. It's time to shine. The lights are coming on, and this racing's about to be epic.
And all those guys have been talking their stuff during the week and everything else. You know what? This is the time to shut up or put up. That's what we're talking about here. Jamie has seen it on the car I drove in Xfinity. I mean it with or in trucks or Xfinity, whatever. He knows I mean it with the best of words. Now it's time to go here as they got one more lap here under the yellow. That iRacing car. Jamie is driving the car. In fact, he confiscated it. He told Billy out there to go grab a chicken sandwich. And while Billy was grabbing the sandwich, Jamie jumped in and grabbed the keys and took off. So, Jamie, maintain that pace lap speed. I'm watching.
I'm trying, but I got a pack of hungry hounds hitting up behind me. I better get off here soon.
I think you better pull off or go in pits now. Go in. What is going on? Davey, you're supposed to go in the pits. Dang it. Oh, there you go.
Coming right now.
All right. Here we go. Gently's got the flag up. The green flag flies. And we are racing for the first time here at Richmond. And Dylan Moroney first to the line on the outside. And guess what? Michael Simons comes back, gets into the line. This is what we're talking about. They got to find the line soon. Simons, Morante, Garcia all lined up. And then we go back, two wide races back behind them. So drivers got to be careful here. Jamie, when you're packed racing like you are, how careful do you got to be of the driver beside you on the brakes?
Oh, you're definitely going in there on your tippy toes. A lot of fast cars around you, and you just kind of got to be smooth and smart at the start of these things.
Yeah, drivers, you see them kind of get really close to one another. Door rubbing is normal here in short track racing, so a little bit of door rubbing is not bad. But if you clip that that left rear or right rear, you're gone. Don't hit that corner. See them all kind of getting into a line now. Jamie, do you feel like this is the time when these guys just need to lock in?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I say it each and every week, and here it's especially important. You got to get what you can get on starts and restarts. Then after that, you got to get in the line and just keep trucking. Don't want to stay side by side because you'll burn up your tires quickly.
Yeah, as some of these drivers will find out. Big bump out of his Marty. Big bump to Ward. Ward unsettled a little bit. Looks like he's got it back up and going. Jamie, talk to the fans real quick.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing you don't want to do here in the short track is start making drivers mad early because you never know. It'll come back to bite you in the butt later. As we got Perry slow to the bottom, I'm not sure if he spun out there or not.
Who spun? Yeah, looks like Perry actually. Looks like he's back up and going. He lost a lot of track time. Looks like everybody's kind of staying put now. Hopefully it works out. You feel like Perry's not going to be happy about it. Is he going to drive angry?
Not yet. I think, you know, he's coming in here with a pretty cool, calm, collected head. You know, he really likes this racetrack, so a few mistakes early is fine. You know, you're able to overcome it, but, you know, just can't make compounding mistakes.
Yeah, as I found out multiple times racing on the sim itself. It seems like a never-ending deal. Jamie, you race in the early stage of iRacing, you know, and the compounded mistakes naturally cost you. Because it looks like Matt Flemming is actually working through the field. Gabriel Garcia trying to hold off. Gabe's just got to hold his line, but it looks like that mid to high line is actually the fast line here, Jamie. Do you have any rhythm of what the drivers might have been talking about in pre-race about the lines?
Well, there's a couple different lines to take here, and if you notice, the 88 of Matt Fleming's definitely taken a very unique line something that a lot of drivers try to do, but it's hard to master. He's running like this diamond line. So he's kind of going up high and then coming off low and straight up off the corner, which is allowing him to get alongside Gabriel here.
And Gabriel fed Matt the fender.
Yellow, yellow,
and
yellow.
Yellow flag. Oh my! It looks like something with Thomas Meeks. We're gonna go back to this one. Something with Thomas here. You know, he had the battle right in front of him, but I'm not sure exactly what happened with. Oh, here he goes. Just got loose on the exit. A few guys had to get a change of shorts there, Jamie. Looks like just a self spin, and it cost a mistake for Thomas.
Yeah, especially when you spin off a corner turn 4, it's almost, it's not quite blinding, but it definitely is deceiving, and you can't see all the way around it. So if somebody spun there and you don't expect it, could cause trouble.
Yeah, as you watch, you know, Michael Simons, he had a great run going, and now that Dylan has a gauge for those tires, I feel like he might actually be able to maybe catch back up to him if those tires are not shot. Oh my, I gotta go back. There we go. Get it back to normal here. Do you feel like this could be good for Dylan or bad?
I think it's good for pretty much everybody except for Simons, right? Because now you kind of got a read on your car. You got, 12, 13 laps under green. Kind of know what to expect. So now it's just worry about cleaning the rears up, maximizing your restart. But, I think it's good for pretty much everybody thus far.
A few of these drivers out there, I'll notice like a lot of these drivers will actually just kind of sit back. Michael Simons clearly definitely the top 4 drivers, definitely fast and everything else, but they're not scrubbing their tires like what some drivers will do. Well, interestingly enough, in some of the fixed setups, Jamie, I was hearing that scrubbing the tires actually doesn't work as opposed to like if you're in an open setup.
Yes and no. I mean, it depends on the track and how much tire degradation's going on. Right now, I don't really think that, these guys have pushed super hard to really have excessive tire wear, but we'll see as time goes on.
All right, man. Well, we're going to get the stream really popping here. Stay tuned after this brief message from the Trevor Project. Remember, pass a donation off to them. They really could use the help. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the show and everything else.
Sunrise burning on the backstretch steel. Engines scream louder than the way we feel. 45 are strapped in tight tonight.
Here we go. They're lined up. Game on, nice and tight.
Green
bumper
flag,
to bumper, and green flag flies once again. Michael Simons gets a great start. Slow off the start is Dylan Moranti. Yellow flag is out. Or not out. Jamie, what just happened? Dang it.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Well, as the caution's out now, but it definitely looked like Dylan Morante missed a shift on that restart, which is easy to do here with some wheel spin.
Well, we're also seeing Isaac Hendrick with the crash. I'm not sure what happened here. We're going to go into this far chase and take a look here. We're going to go kind of quarter speed with this one. Isaac Hendrick looks like he was battling up at the front, but then all of a sudden he just got, I don't know what honestly happened with him. As we didn't see it on the stream, but we've seen a bunch of guys behind him. Which is really weird. I'm not sure what exactly happened here. Oh my. Oh my. clear fault to Isaac there as he got right into game. He had no place to go. I think I have a song for this one too, Jamie. As we're back under caution once again here. We're going to go take a brief commercial break for the Trevor Project. And shout out to the loving wife. Hopefully she's enjoying and watching the stream. But this thing is far from over. Don't go anywhere.
Scream loud, packed grandstands, thunder in the crowd. Door to door, paint trading sparks. 40 drivers hunting in the dark. Outside lane, never lifting down. Rubbing fenders all around this town. Spider yelling, hold your line tight. 3 wide deep on the Friday night. No fear burning in their eyes. Fire under neon skies. It's a 3-wide fight, nobody backing down. Side by side, racing all around this town. White smoke rising, tires screaming loud. Heroes made in front of the crowd. Checkered dreams under stadium lights. Living fast in a 3-wide fight.
Here we go. One more time. Let's see if they get it right. This time by. Green flag flies once again. Michael Simon gets on it, and this time he's got Matt Flemming, a former champion, right alongside. Jamie, how nervous would you be if you see Matt Flemming looking at you in the rear view with his, just chomping his chops?
Oh, you definitely got to have a little bit of nerve starting up alongside a multi-time champion here in PGR, because he is definitely no slouch. As Gabriel Garcia now is taking it to Matt Flemming here on the restart.
Which is really good to see out of Gabe. We were talking about him earlier on. He is the young gun here, and he's not door to door here at Richmond. Gabe is trying to take it to the house. He says, I'm not giving you that line. That's what we're talking about. Oh my, pigs! Oh my!
Yellow.
We're gonna call that. You know what? I got a new name for that. That is a gamey donut. That is exactly why these guys are multi-talented. He's took off. He got spun around and took off like a boss. That's how you do it. Let's go back and take a look at this replay with Gabe here. And you see the 51 right behind him, actually. And it's really just goes to speak for the level of talent out of Gabe that we were seeing, actually, on this one. Because as Gabe gets fed the rear bumper from the 51, Gabe was already a little loose. The 51 just says, okay, we're just going to send him all the way around, which is kind of a safe bet because it get a lot of more momentum, Jamie. But look at this, a gamey donut. It's so majestic. You do not see that hardly, and he just gets going on it once again. Look at that. Perfect 360. Jamie, how do you feel about a driver that can do that?
I give him props, and I think he's learned that from me because he's watched me do that a time or two, so that was pretty cool to see.
We even came up with a new catchy nickname. That's a gamey donut. Copyright. Don't take that thing from me. As we're gonna have to trademark that one, Jamie. As they get ready to line up again, it looks like Michael Simons and Matt Flemming are right there. But look at this, Josh Larson entering the picture, and I'm not sure if Larson's gonna get nailed with a penalty on that one or not, Jamie. I mean, when we're looking at the replay, do you feel like there's not a whole lot Josh can do, or was it just one of those things where it happens?
you know, it just kind of looked like one of them racing deals. You know, Gabe got a little lower than maybe he wanted to, upsetted the car, and, you know, on a restart, there's not many places to go, and Larson just unfortunately got into the back of him and turned him around.
Well, don't worry. The friendly race stewards will review this one at the end. We're going to take a brief commercial break once again from the Trevor Project. Don't go anywhere. Jamie and me do have to rest our voices once in a while because there's a whole lot that goes on behind the scenes. As they line up once again, Gina's ruling no penalty. You know, they'll decide that at the end of the night, but it's a close one. I ain't gonna lie on that one. That's really close. It looks like Michael Simon's out there in front once again, but Matt Flemming, that line that he's got is so fast, Jamie. Do you feel like with the amount of control? Oh my! Larson just about snuck in there, Jamie. You notice that.
Oh, absolutely. You know, like I said, you got to take what you can get on these starts and restarts. And if guys are going to leave the doors open, somebody's going to fill the hole.
And Josh Larson is looking to do that in that battle back behind. Matt Flemming and Josh Larson going head to head here. Larson looks like he might have a little bit later brake zone than Flemming, but Flemming's able to carry it onto the straight. Judging on telemetry, I'm thinking that would be the case. You also have William Robinson, Dylan kind of sneaking in there. Davey, if you were Dylan right now, how calm would you just sit back and just relax, or would you try to get it done?
You know, we're 30 laps into a 160 lap race. You still got 130 to go. I mean, you got to be patient and manage your equipment. You know, he knows he's got a fast race car, so he's just got to pick him up where he can. No real sense of urgency right now.
And as you say that, he kind of picked up the pace on Larson a little bit, makes the pass. A little bit of a squiggle and a wiggle out of Dylan as he came into the corner. It looked like a little bit hot. Of course, William Robbins is back there just kind of chilling right now. I don't think Williams is going to try and really do too much here. It does look like, actually noticing some glitching on the end of my PC. I do apologize to people out there for that. But these guys are definitely giving us a show. I mean, they got 160 laps to prove themselves. Now they're less than 130 laps. Another yellow flag, and it looks like Chad Wagoner had something happen. So fourth caution here tonight. Let's see who's the fault on this one. As we're gonna go see who's bringing out the caution this time around. As it's Wagoner here. Not sure exactly what happened here. Oh my, Marty's coming in hot. I kind of see where this is going, Jamie. I'm wondering if you're seeing the same thing. Oh my, Marty gets tight up into the 23. It looked like Marty was he was definitely turning his wheel. Cody Keller getting caught into the mix. Drivers behind see the smoke. Oh my, Charles Bowles goes in there hot. There's a 24. They all get around safely after that. So luckily for them, they all made it around. But now it's going to be Matt Flemming up in front. So, oddly enough, a few drivers did pit. Simons, Robbins, Hendrick, Keller, Erdman, and Scoville all in the pit, leaving Flemming and Moranti to fight it out for the lead. So this is going to be an interesting stop here, Jamie, as those fresh tires. That might have been the first pit stop of the night for a few drivers out. up there, as the lead pack actually has 33 lap full tires. How many laps are you thinking these guys are going to go on a set? Here, Jamie.
You know, that's the one bit of information I didn't really get, gather from anybody here tonight. But, you're averaging somewhere between, 50 laps-ish. I'm not really sure how far the fuel distance is going to go, but, you can go pretty far if you don't beat them up.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen it time and time again out of myself when you're spotting for me, where I have a tendency to be bad man to the tires. But having that tire burn up with Marty, do you feel I feel like he just drove it in too hard and car tightened up. I mean, when it drives that hard, you see him turn left, but on an old set of tires, do you feel like that could have been a primary reason?
Well, I mean, it definitely aided in it too. I think, maybe he should have probably grabbed a little bit of brake bias and put it more towards the front. It definitely looked like he had a little more rear in it. And then when the car finally grabbed, it just shoved the nose right up the racetrack.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's not very fun to go through. Matt Flemming and Dylan Moranti now. We've seen good Dylan Moranti on the stream, and we've seen bad Dylan Moranti. Ivan Deshawn's in the chat. Oh, man, glad to have everybody out there. We got a large crowd here tonight. Glad everybody has made it, though.
Green flag.
Green flag flies once again. We are racing one high here at Richmond. And right out the gate, Dylan is on it. Can he get Flemming off his groove? He does. Forces Flemming to the low side. Flemming's gotten, oh my, Dylan blew it.
Yellow flag is out.
Not before that came out, though, as, oh my, is a big crash, actually. Not sure exactly what happened here, but we're going to go to another far chase. We're seeing all sorts of spills, thrills, and automobiles here. This time it's Robbins back here. You see the battle way up front.
3 wide coming off at 2 just doesn't look like this is going to end well.
Yes, it will end just fine. It will. Robbins drifts up right into balance. Nowhere for anybody else to go. That just stacks them. A whole group of people. Balance, I don't know if his toe was broke or anything. I might have broke something in the steering on that one. This is very bad. That will definitely go under review at the end of the night for these drivers. Jack Scoville just skips through there. He needs a change of shorts. As it's not exactly where you want to park at the end of the night. Definitely one to review at the end of the night. We're going to go back to, we're back under caution again. 5th one here tonight. Jamie, 5 cautions in, 39 laps. We go to the tail of the tape here. As we go look at the race recap here, we've seen only 1 lead change. We've seen 5 cautions, 16 laps out of 40. How's that weigh on a driver to know when to maybe pit?
Oh, it's definitely taxing because, when you get into this kind of scenario where cautions breed cautions, you don't really know what to do here because do you think you're going to get the long run, it's going to go green, or do you think it's just going to be caution after caution? So it's definitely a mental mind game that definitely plays affecting for sure.
And then these guys are at it here tonight. You even watched on pit road coming off. Keller and Balance battling to get off pit road. These guys are battling every chance they get right now. As I'm not sure what they're going to have to do exactly, but we're just kind of, they just got to settle down. I feel like they just got to settle in. Finding that rhythm and just get it on point here. As you're seeing, and it looks like Charles Balance is going to be drifting to the back a little bit. It looks like he's getting served an EOL. Dylan Moranti leading the way here. We were talking about him early on, along with Matt Flemming. And this time around, Dylan does not have the advantage on Flemming. I mean, Flemming, do you feel like he could be a little bit that he's just taking the line that's really working for him. Oh, here we go. Green flag's going to drop. Drop that hammer. We're racing once again here at Richmond. Dylan Moran on the inside. Flemming on the outside. Who's going to beat who to the corner? Flemming has that. Flemming is dialed in. The man's he's a machine. Jamie, I mean, I've raced against Flemming a few times, and he does not back off. I mean, is there any way to really get him out of that rhythm?
Well, I mean, you know, it's going to take a little bit to rattle him, but you definitely got to put him in some situations that he might not be so much comfortable with, just like Dylan did right there. And, you know, Dylan was able to clear him, and now he's off to the races. Yeah,
you know, Dylan, I feel like Dylan just got to drive the car and just get it moving. And here in Richmond, you know, fun deal about it is a lot of... Is out. Okay, Jamie. You know what? I'm doing it. Jamie, we're doing it. Who was responsible for that one? Wait till I find out who's responsible here. We're going to go back into this one. Oh, there we go. Oh, yep. Yeah. All right. Jamie, I'm doing it. Nope. Oh, Brandon Perry.
We just got to get a little bit of a green flag and we'll get spaced out. What's up, Brandon Smith? I'm Marty.
Get them under control. Dang it. Jamie.
I'm on him. I'm on him. I think everybody's being a little too aggressive, and we got to just let it go. But to get it spaced out a little bit, but everybody's trying to be a little too greedy here. A couple people getting loose, and I'm on him, Brandon Smith, because hopefully, yeah.
Tell us stop.
We've just been pacing so far. So
stop being zeros and start being a hero, dang it. Good luck.
Will do. Will do. Thank you.
There we go, Davey. You heard me. Man, being under this many cautions this early, you know, is this helping the guys up front?
Oh, it's definitely helping them up, you know, the guys up front for sure, because they're not, you know, we're not really using a lot of fuel, we're not really using a lot of tire. But on a side note here, you know, you've been gone for the last couple of weeks. I know you've paid attention to what's going on, and I really got to, you know, I just got to give it to Erdman. I feel so bad for him. You know, that's been kind of the tall tale of his season, that he just ends up in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And the car looks great, by the way, so he's back on it. Of course, it doesn't help, you know, you get that aggressive driving style that we were talking about with, like, Collins and them, you know, sometimes you just can't help it. I mean, you see the gap, you want to shoot the gap. I know Jamie's seen it out of me with at like Daytona and stuff like that, where I'll see a gap and I'll just want to go for it every time. And sometimes you just got to let it go. Just saying, just let it go, because it doesn't always, the gap closes quick.
Well, you know, that's what I say. I mean, you know, we're 47 coming to 48 laps complete. Still a long way to go in this race. You know, you see it on Sundays with the Cup cars. You know, there's got to be give and take. And so far what we're seeing is guys just not giving other guys room.
Exactly. And, you know, maybe it's because they want to give a really exciting stream for all the folks out there that are watching. Everybody out there watching, glad to have you all there. Man, great to see you out there. Glad to see all the support and everything else. Remember to shout out to Jamie Pugh and Jenna, as they are helping me put all this together to make one of the best networks out there that you can find locally, and just to have a fun atmosphere to hang out in. So glad to see all of you out there. Jamie, I'm sure you're happy to see everybody out there as well. As that pace car lights are off, he's coming off. Jamie stole the pace car again. Jamie, give Billy the keys back. Green flag flies here. And once again, Matt Flemming is definitely on it. He's got that Jamie, that line that he's using, do you think that is probably the best line here at the track that he's on right now?
Well, I definitely think the outside line on a restart, definitely you're able to get the power down a little bit better and get a launch. But as we start to run, as we see here, Dylan Morante is about to come back on it.
Yep, and we've seen Dylan Morante. You know, Dylan is hit and miss sometimes. You know, sometimes he'll run it aggressive. He'll be highly aggressive on the exit sometimes. And other times you see him just kind of sit back, chill, relax, grab some popcorn, maybe grab a soft drink, you know, do whatever he does behind it. But tonight he's seeming like he's driving a little bit more aggressive. I don't know if that's maybe from team orders or if maybe that is just him just driving how he wants.
Yellow flag is out.
And lo and behold, another car. You know what? Should we even justify the replay here? Yes, we'll justify the replay here. As it looks like it was driver Charles Balance this time. As he gets in, we're just gonna go fast pace. I'm done going slow mo. Oh my, Charles, hard into. That's definitely on Charles. Jamie, if I don't get a chance to go to that one, you know what my vote would be. As drives right up. I think I'm going to have to do the song now. Don't go anywhere, race fans. As we're going to keep it fired up here in the studio. Don't have some fun, take some time, grab his favorite soft drink. And don't go anywhere as I think we got something special for this one.
Green sea forever. Chaos to the floor. Chaos to the floor. Green flag dropping, trailer door slam. Crew chief yelling, do you trust this plan? Tires from Tuesday, tape on the hood. Car sounds angry, but it runs pretty good. Radio crackling, somebody sneeze. Spot a lost signal from the Dollar Tree breeze. Fuel got tripped on a folding chair. Now there's race gas flying everywhere. Plan A broke, plan B blue smoke. Now we're praying to the racing gods as the lug nuts choke. It's time for plan C, for chaos, full send madness, no brakes on us. Sparks fly high while the bumper drags, still waving to the crowd with torn up flag. Plan C, for chaos, fast lane circus in a fireproof bus. If the wheel falls off, just hold on tight. We'll probably still finish top 5 tonight. Pit stop looked like a food fight scene. One tire backwards, jack guy leaning. Driver said, boys, she's pulling right. Crew chief answered, only in the daylight. Saw somebody zip tied the splitter twice. Car looks illegal, but it sure looks nice. Rival team laughing down in turn 3 till we pass them with pure stupidity. Caution lights, engine knocks, but the fans go wild when the toolbox rocks. It's time for plan C, for chaos, full send thunder in a shopping cart. Duct tape heroes ain't caffeinated hearts, burning rubber like modern art. Plan C, for chaos, smoke and glory at the county fair. The thinger explodes, act like Planet Fair. We came to win, or at least scare everybody.
Pace car comes off. Jamie drives about pit road. Green flag flies here at Richmond. And we are racing once again. Hopefully they stay green. As, you know, I feel like this could be a lot better, Jamie, if they would just be a little bit more patient. I mean, Doug Ward's up for another caution. Jamie, what can you tell me about the madness here? I mean, should we just, you know, crank out the disco ball and just kind of rock out here in the booth?
I mean, pretty much the aggression level is definitely through the roof right now. Ooh, Larson not looking so hot here.
No, as looks like it might have been actually back with him. We're going to go take a look from our end here. You see the start here. Oh
Oh,
my!
Meeks got into Flemming, which turned him around, and Larson just had nowhere to go along with the 23.
Yeah, we said this time and time again. That's kind of like one of those team-on-team crime type deals. And you see that one. It looks like Meeks might have tightened up or something. Larson had nowhere to go. He is not going to be happy about that. I mean, I can foresee Larson throwing a helmet at this point. As that is definitely not how he wants that one, as you see that Larson's machine definitely busted up.
That right there is called avoiding a tow. He is going to try and get this down pit road and use his fast repair.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Jamie, I feel bad for the Trevor Project right now at this point. Definitely got to say it. Everybody, welcome to the Pace Lap 160 here tonight. This will be broadcasted by myself, Brandon Smith, and my co-commentator and good friend, Jamie Pugh, along with my wife, Jenna, in the behind the scenes watching out, everybody. Yes, 8 cautions in here tonight at Richmond. Total chaos has ensued. So, I made another song for this situation. Don't mind the music. We're going to crank it even louder.
Yeah, Not clear! Hey-ho! Not clear! Hey-ho! Lap 19-2 under Saturday lights. 3 wide racing and tempers getting tight. I'm right in the middle in a hot rod blur. Then I hear them words through the radio slur. Outside, outside, still there low. Then silence hit like a blown out Goodyear show. I moved up half a lane like a fool on parole. Then bam in the wall, cause he missed the call. Not clear! Hey-ho! Now my front end looks like a casserole. We was flying for glory, now we're sliding through smoke. Got parts in the
We are green flag once again here, and we'll switch back to live stream for everybody. Yes, this one is becoming this has got to be a race of attrition, Jamie, for some of these drivers. You see them bumping and banging in the back. And there it goes once again. Another caution here. And this time it's the flagship guys once again, Jamie. This is definitely one of those things where I don't know what's going on with them. Looks like Bednar's is there with, you also got Robbins into the mix. Bednar.
Oh, it's a 42 comes up off the wall.
Sandwich. Nothing the 42 could do to avoid that. It looked like he actually got it to only bounce maybe a foot off the wall, but Flemming was right there and just got collected. They made a Flemming sandwich. So what you need to do is combine a 42 with a 16 and an 88 in between, and you got yourself a sandwich. See how I played that out there, Jamie?
Excellent. And just think, ladies and gentlemen, we still have just under 100 laps to go.
Yes, 9 cautions now. Another caution. At this point, I would seriously suggest, what the hell is the point of continuing doing what's not working? Clearly, pushing it too hard is not going to work here at Richmond. What the heck is their problem?
That's guys just being super aggressive, not looking at the bigger picture. They just want the spot now. And, with still this many laps to go, they just really need to settle down, get into their groove, and start logging some laps here. I mean, a couple guys that have pitted, we don't even have really hardly any laps on their tires since they pitted. Some of the other guys haven't even been down pit road yet because of all the cautions.
That is going to really, I feel like if this thing goes green, it's really going to shake up that strategy. When you go look at the strategy of the whole race, like the top 8 guys here, Moranti and Ward have yet to pit. They're 63 lap old tires. They're probably just judging this out. They're just waiting it. They're just like, you know what, when I hit 100 laps or whatever, I'll decide to pit then. It's not like they can't do it. I mean, their average speed right now is 40.
Well, exactly, and like I say, cautions breed cautions. And I mean, it's real easy for these guys to save fuel when they're riding under caution. So it's definitely a smart strategy play, but at some point they're going to pay the price for it. And I think it's probably when Simons gets by him, because him and Garcia were the 2 highest cars on tires.
Yeah, we've been talking about it all night with Garcia. He is hungry for that win. I feel like he's driving really well tonight too. That's just it. Maybe I picked the wrong guy. As green flag once again, Dylan Moranti gets out front. Doug Ward's right alongside, and now Mike Simons wants to round Ward, and Ward is not giving an inch. This is what we're talking about. Is they have to be willing to give and take here. And as they're battling, look at this. Gabriel Garcia gets in there, gets the advantage on it, and the inside line on Ward. He's going to force Ward a little bit high. This is a smart move out of Garcia, actually. Forces Ward to that high side. Just about performed the slide job there, Jamie. I know you've seen it.
Out.
Oh, Jamie, you say it this time.
And the yellow flag is out once again.
And this time it looks like Brandon Perry is involved a second time. Oh my, this could be very bad for Brandon Perry, as Perry is sitting back. He's got the high side line. I'm wondering kind of what happened to Perry, as his line looks really good. The car looks like it's stable. Oh my. Oh, I see where this is going.
Not again.
It didn't make a... Oh my. Flemming didn't catch the checkup in time. Flemming just didn't see it in time, is all it was to it. See the crinkled back bumper of the 21 there. Jamie, that's the Smith Creations car. Why are they damaging those 2 liveries? They just ate me. I'm going to cry here in the booth, Jamie.
Well, let's not do that. I still have some hope.
But
for
he wrecked it. He wrecked the Smith Creations livery. Boo that man.
Boo.
Jamie, I've told you, I'm not pulling any punches here tonight. This right now is starting to get really bad for PGR. 10 cautions in. They got 90 laps remaining. They haven't been green flag more than 5 laps in the last 40 laps. I mean, this is seriously creeping up on the record for these guys of 17 cautions. I think it was 17. Was it 17? Was it 17 or 18? You know what? Who cares? They shouldn't be having this high anyway. They need to calm down. Stop wrecking the frickin' Smith Creations liveries. I think we're going to have to give Perry a nice little pink PGR livery. With the Pure Racing colors. I think we're going to have to do it. There's not anything he can really do either. I mean, Flemming got in there. Flemming just didn't see the checkup, and Perry was trying to avoid a wreck. So, I mean, it's... Ultimately, I don't know what to think of that. And of course, Brandon Perry is still in the pits, just now getting it out. He's going to go laps down. Dylan Moranti is going to lead the way here. Next to the young gun, Gabriel Garcia. Jamie, your goat's up front. I can't say where mine is. I think he kind of bounced out somewhere. Dylan Moranti controls it inside. Tries to control. Oh my.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Oh my.
Do it, dare say it again? As on.
I will. And the caution is out again for the 11th time.
Yeah. This is you know, I feel like we could let's just kind of see what happened here. You got Michael James and another Flem Dogs machine here. We're seeing flagship crimes here. Oh, I see it already. A checkup from Dakota Collins. Looks like William tried to bump it a little bit. Erdman once again, wrong place, wrong time. Sends that Southern Diesel Solution Chevy around and right into that inside barrier. Ooh, never mind. He missed the barrier. Kudos for Robbins on that one. Man, that's avoided some hauler
that
damage
was a
there.
mighty piece of driving right there out of Willie.
Willie did it. I mean, that's a great save to save the car at least. Not so much to spare the caution lap as we were still broadcasting the Trevor Project Pace Lap 160 on the Blackout Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith, and Jamie Pugh here in the booth. In case you're wondering what we look like, I've been kind of flashing up there. There's us in the booth. We're all looking happy. Our nice little Blackout Racing Network polos, which I need to actually put on Streamlabs for purchase because they actually look pretty sick. But yes, that is your friendly broadcast is there in the bottom right. You'll see that is our real faces, actually. That is what we really look like. We actually did get Jamie to smile. We are being... Jenna's telling me to be nice to you, Jamie.
Being nice, we are absolutely having a blast, and I know that it's been a lot of cautions, but I'm hoping everybody at home is enjoying this race just as much as I am, because so far it's been pretty fun outside of all the cautions.
Battles when they're right out the gate, you see some talent up at the front. You got Dylan Moranti, Michael Simons, Gabriel Garcia, Jack Scoville, the Ruger man up in the front top five, along with Isaac Hendrick. So we are seeing some talented individuals. Now, I don't know too much about Isaac as far as driving wise, but if he's up in the front here, he's got to be good. I'll
give you a little backstory on Isaac before we come back to green. He is one of our PGR O'Reilly drivers from Monday, and he's shown a lot of speed over there. And Perry graduated him up, brought him up here. Same thing with Michael Simons. And, they're running pretty well, and they've been showing a lot of speed the last couple of weeks.
So, here tonight, their patience is paying off. Of course, the two goats that me and Jamie picked are actually battling it in the top 10. Right now, Dakota Collins is working his way back up. And we're green flag going once again. Michael Simons has an outside line advantage. Dylan Moranti might not have the answer. Does he get the exit? No! Simons makes a pass for the lead. Dylan goes back. Late breaks him. Daniel Ricciardo, that stuff, man. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Late break it. Dylan regains the lead.
That was an absolute beautiful dive bomb move into 3, and it worked for him as he's got a 2-car length lead off the corner.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Oh my goodness! What? William Robbins once again. All right, let's go see which flagship guy brought this one out. Just saying. They are usually flagship. I gotta be honest. Flagship usually does not have it this much. But tonight it's just been ruthless for him. This is net code. Nope. There's the contact.
No, it's not. That is definitely a right front to a left rear, and see you later, Willie Robbins.
And there's nothing Willie can do. He's just hanging on right there. Lando's just. There's nothing Lando can do. Brandon Perry's hard on the brakes. Perry did it smart. He just got to let that one play out. Oh, my. That is...
Oh, that's big impact into the outside wall.
That might be a blown motor, actually, with how these things are reacting. So hopefully it's not. I'm not seeing the... Yeah, it is definitely a blown motor for William Robbins. I'm seeing the meatball. So hard impact equals death to motor. I don't know, Jamie. I feel like the motor could take more than that. I think iRacing made that kind of weak. Rip those fenders off, you'll be fine. Make it limited edition modified.
Send it. We'll get a little bit of everything out here tonight.
Yes, we will. As we're 12 cautions in and 80 laps down here. I don't know about anybody else, but this is starting to be, I don't know, a race of attrition. How do you sum this up? I mean, you've heard me before, Jamie. I know I've heard you before. We've came across races where it seems like caution after caution. I mean, at this point, some of these guys are probably just riding with one hand on the wheel.
Well, that's pretty much what Dylan Morante has done. He's yet to come down pit road. I mean, I would assume at this point he's got to be getting close on fuel, but he's still out there.
And when we go look at the actual laps, I mean, we'll pull up the race recap here. 81 laps in, 12 laps, 45 of those under cautions, 4 lead changes. Not a whole lot of battles for the lead, mostly because of those cautions coming out when they do. You see him hug up, and Dylan Morante, Michael Simons, Gabriel Garcia, Dakota Collins. We were talking about Gabriel Garcia and Dakota Collins at the beginning of the race. For drivers to watch. This is exactly why. If Chaos is ensuing, they're doing a great job of taking advantage of all the mistakes that other drivers are making. Isaac Hendrick, of course, coming on board from the O'Reilly side of things here at PGR. I mean, is glad to see guys making it up there. And here we go again. Jamie's driving pace lap. Jamie, just keep the car rolling. Just drive right out there. Good luck. Dylan Morante with a great, gets the car sent off there. And that number 89, he borrowed Matthew Ebert. Oh my.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh boy, that was hard impact into that turn 2 wall.
Another caution. This is a lot of drivers involved. It looks like this time around, Erdman, Keller, Hendrick, Scoville, Madden, Van Escayen, all into the pit. They're taking one stop into the pits here. I'm wondering what exactly happened. It looked like it might have started up with Erdman, but I'm not sure exactly what happened. What happened there? Looks like a good line on the turn. Oh my, hard tap from Madden. Gets him down into Erdman down into Hendrick, looks like. And that's where it just rockets right up. Oh my. Hendrick tried to save it, then gets into Erdman. Oh my. Madden went for a ride. Good golly. Oh, so did Scoville. Ooh. So we're watching this one here, Jamie. Madden goes for a ride here at Richmond. I hope he's okay. Jamie, did you pack the emergency crew here?
They're at every race, and I'll tell you what, that was a hard impact in the outside wall for Erdman. Real massive big hit there for Ben Madden.
And
Scoville goes for a big wreck.
Oh my, that's tow trucks, aisle 3, please. Madden, of course.
We may have to go red flag here. I don't think we have enough safety trucks to get all these cars off the racetrack.
Oh, don't worry. I wouldn't rob the other tracks. I drove them in last night.
But I'll tell you what, there was somebody I seen there, and I'm pretty sure he didn't get involved at all. And I'll tell you what, I'll give a tip of the cap to the Attaboy Award if it's true. Josh Larson, he was 3 laps down, and with all the cautions, I'm pretty sure he's going to be back on the lead lap here.
He's getting really close, I think. You know, when we watch this stuff like that happen, that was just one of those things where we know how Madden drives already. He doesn't like to make mistakes at all. He's very hard on himself. And I know Madden really did not intend for that to happen at all. I mean, it could have just been a misjudgment of the corner on that one. And then, of course, everything else that happened was just part of the wreck. That's all there was to it. There's no avoiding it. Dylan Moranti still leads the way here. He's got Michael Simons. Simons has got to be cussing out the stewards at this point or something. He's got to be thinking, okay, guys, please settle down so I can get in my rhythm. Because he knows he has something there. And behind him, Collins and Gabriel Garcia, hungry for a win. Green flag flies once again, and we are racing. Does Dylan Moranti have the tires, though? That'd be the bigger question here. Moranti, he does not back out, and he gets it. You've seen that, Damien. Moranti said, I'm not lifting.
Absolutely, and look at Gabriel Garcia firing down in there off of 4.
Garcia is battling it out with Michael Simons now. Simons, of course.
Yellow flag is out.
Whose turn is it at this point, David? We're 14 cautions in. Is it my turn or yours?
I'll do it. And the yellow flag has flown once again here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It has just been absolute carnage out there.
Yes, it has. I mean, we're on. I already tried to plan C for chaos. I mean, what more can I do? I mean, I'm only the broadcaster here. Just give me something. I just want to see some green flag racing here. Landon Bednar's is right there. I'm wondering what happened, though. He clipped that apron. And there's Scoville. That was kind of questionable as to what exactly happened here. I mean, Scoville is right there. I mean, you can't exactly lift, but it ain't going to do much good at that point either. So definitely something for a review at the end of the night. We're going to take another brief commercial break from the Trevor Project. Don't go anywhere.
I brushed my teeth in 0G. The toothpaste blob escaped from me. It floated past the captain's chair. Now minty freshness fills the air. My socks are drifting down the hall. There's ramen on the control wall. I tried to sneeze and nearly spun 300 miles around the sun. Ground control said stay on task, but I got stuck inside a mask. I waved at Earth and dropped my pen. It orbited the ship again. I'm a space boy floating through the Milky Way, eating freeze-dried pizza every single day. Moon boots squeaking while the satellites deploy. Life is weird and wonderful for a space boy. Space boy singing with the engine noise, playing cosmic laser tag with asteroid toys, trying not to panic when alarms go boing. Just another Tuesday for a space boy. The alien next door plays drums at night. His rhythm's bad, but his vibes are tight. He traded me a glowing pair for 2 old batteries and a chair. The ship AI keeps roasting me. Your dance moves lack velocity. I moonwalked past the oxygen tanks and everybody gave me thanks. There's no traffic jams on Mars, just tiny rover bump.
All right, as we get ready to come to the line once again, you see the beautiful picture of me and Jamie up there. We're our commentators here tonight. We're also the comedy crew for the new nightclub out there, Base Lap, opening on every Wednesday night. Looks like Dylan Morante's tires might have finally gave way as he gives up the inside line this time. Interesting.
It's a huge run off the two.
Did Dylan figure something out? That's what I'm wondering on. You see a lot of drivers driving off the wall, though. And we came across this. If you beat that right side up, Jamie, with these cars, I mean, is it really going to affect them, or is it still not so bad?
I mean, it's definitely going to hurt a little bit, but here on a short track like this, it's not going to affect as much as you might think.
We see Doug Ward making a big move. Doug Ward enters back into the top 5 in front of Dakota Collins. So now they're trying to get really spread out, I think. There's Brandon Perry battling it out. He's got the 23 on the high side with Thomas Meeks looking in there. Of course, the Meeks and them are going to have to drive a little bit more careful because now they don't have that fast repair really to lean on. And we've seen that time and time again where you lean on a fast repair. What do? You just don't want to have to use it. Simply put. We're not quite 3 wide yet, but we are looking like they're gonna. Do you think Thomas is gonna try to push it, Jamie? I mean, he's sitting back there. I mean, we've seen Thomas race. We know he wants the race win. 23 gets hugged up a little bit.
You know, Meeks is definitely one of the more aggressive people here, but I think he now knows, you know, he doesn't have that fast repair in the bank, right? So now he's got to race a little bit more conservatively.
Yep, and you see, oh my, 23 looking really, really. The 23 in trouble. Keller's right behind, gets on the brakes a little bit. And now Keller gets forced to the high side wall. This race is upside down. Dylan Morante, racing for Matthew Ebert, is out in front. Michael Simons right behind, hunting down, just fastest in the deal. We have seen this once before. We talked about it. He's racing for Dale Earnhardt, dang it. And he's doing it for Dale. Can he get around Dylan Morante? Who's got the better strat? Michael Simons, of course, has the newer
Yellow.
You know what, Jamie? I give up. I give up. Should we just kick it on live and just let the good fans enjoy the show? We're just gonna, Ratio Racing top 4 actually. Didn't realize Michael Simons was actually racing for him. It looks like Michael James comes out though in 4th after this one. This is the call that I think we've been waiting for, Jamie.
What was the caution for?
Yeah, we gotta go back to that. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even care at this point. I don't know.
As Dylan Morante finally comes down pit road.
This is a smart move out of him. He's taking advantage of a free pit stop. We're 15 cautions in. These guys are about ready to break a record here. If I had to take a guess, though, we're not seeing anything. Looks like maybe something with Bednar's. Let's see if we can find out what the caution is actually about here. Well, we do see. Not sure exactly what the caution. There it is. Yep, that's it. And another. Oh my goodness, we got a. What should we call that one, Davey? That was a 360.
It's one of those Gabe's Donuts again, man.
It's a Gabe donut. He's trying to replicate it, except for it's Landon Bednar's with the Gabe donut. All right, so it's catching on. It's catch and win. We're seeing some amazing saves here, but interestingly enough, now the guy who was leading, Dylan Morante, finally pit. Michael James is going to step into the hot seat on the start. This is something we did not see happening out of Michael James, in fact. or Doug Ward being up the front. Of course, that puts Thomas Meeks and Brandon Perry back behind this one. Jamie, what's the smart call on this one? Should they have pit?
Well, a lot of these guys haven't pitted that long ago. Yes, they have a lot of cycles on their tires, but there's not true amount of green flag laps on it. So I'm kind of not surprised that a lot of these guys stayed out here.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see on how this is actually taking shape here at the end of the night. Michael James, of course, is going to lead the way now, leading a few laps here. He's got the Wildberry Doug Ward up on top, on the top high side line there. He's got Thomas Meeks and Brandon Perry right behind. Scoville's sneaking back in there again with Hendrick. This is going to be an amazing restart, I think, and they have to watch out here. The 42, Marty is, oh, there he goes. Now he gets it hugged up there. They're kind of playing bumper cars in the restart. Green flag flies. Nothing wrong with little bumper cars as long as you don't spin the car in front of you. Thomas Meeks looking to replicate, get another race win here, hopefully. She is one driver that's up the top of the points. Oh my, it's Doug Ward piece of a door. It says not today, buddy. Not today, Doug Ward. Inside move, big move for him. Let the big dog eat as he's trying to get that inside move on Michael James. James, oh my, big door, oh my.
And somehow they all gathered it up and we're still, we're wrecking in the back. Douglas floored, Brandon Perry wrecked hard.
Davey, why? Why? It's official. They broke the commentator, guys. We're going to go back to this one. We're going to see total chaos as this one is one of those I feel like it really could have been avoided. I mean, we're going to go back. We're going to hit quarter speed, far chase. You watch Doug Ward. He's trying to outbrake him. He's doing what I do, Jamie. I know you see me do it in road course racing all the time. He's trying to outbrake. Oh, wait a second. Did James come down into Ward? Ward is clearly beside him. Michael James dives the corner. Oh my.
It does have that appearance to it. You know, we're going to have to see what the stewards say about this after the race, but wow, what a big crash.
That was also a big dive bomb by Michael James, in my opinion. Not saying Jamie's feeling the same way, but he came down like 2 car lengths, gets into Doug Ward like some spirit with a vengeance, and just big contact there. Of course, the flagship guys once again involved. Just not their night for that team at all, as we've seen them involved in nearly every wreck so far here tonight. 16 cautions in. I would say tell Perry about that, Jamie, but we'll let him make this. We'll make the call at the end of the night. As I think it's a clear dive bomb. Other guys might not feel it that way, but you know, Jamie, I'm kind of leaning it that way too. Jamie,
as being a co-commentator and being up here in the booth, I can't make a decision on that. Like I said, we'll have to see it later on. To me, it looked like a very hard, aggressive racing inside of 50 to go for the race lead, which, being out front means everything right now, especially with all the cautions. It was a wreck that materialized over the course of a lap that finally broke coming off of turn 4.
Yeah, I mean, it was a big battle. I mean, Doug Ward definitely pushed the edge of what the Gen 6 could do. Hey, you know what? Maybe just go single file restarts from here on out.
So I do know that was a suggestion, and it looks like we are going to do that. We are going to go single file here.
They are going to do that. Okay, so yeah, the time is clock's ticking, dude. Nobody pays full price for late pizza. So come around the line. Green flag flies, and the stewards.
Oh my! And Michael James just got dumped.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. I'm now officially lost.
You're not the only one here. This is a moment for everybody to sit there and remember. Pass your donation to the Trevor Project. We got a link in the description. You can go off and do that. Yeah, Robin's. That is a big concern. Big deal on Robin's part was just the hotel room and everything else, not his natural setting. As anybody who does sim racing right now already knows, like, we all race on what's called a racing rig. Me personally, I got a Moser right in front of me, a race seat that I'm sitting in right now, headset on, keyboard's actually set in precise place. And Jamie, when you get in a comfortable setting like your normal race rig, does that affect you? The answer is clearly yes.
Oh, absolutely. You know, even such as myself, you know, real racing in the real world, there's no place like home, right? So, you know, whether you're driving a real race car or even in the sim, you know, you're used to your switches in certain areas, your shifter in a certain spot, and, you know, then when you get into maybe somebody else's rig or a different rig, being it in Robin's case, you know, he's out here trying to make the best of it and racing, which I'm glad to see. You know, he's using another wheel and, you know, a rig that he's not familiar with.
Yeah, you know, and Robin's, you know, it was like we were talking about this. Nobody really understands it yet, but sim racing equipment is so critical. Me personally, I use most, but if you're running old ass stuff like Jamie Pugh here, was like when sim racing first blew up into what it is today. I think it's the Logitech G920 out of you, Jamie?
Well, that's the Xbox version, but it's pretty much the same thing. I got the G29, but yeah, even still, to your point, you know, I'm so used to my switches, you're used to my switches. You put somebody else in a different, you know, wheel and pedal set and all that good stuff, you know, it definitely, you know, messes with you. But we're coming back to green here.
As far as the rest of the drivers, no excuse whatsoever, dang it. I am not holding pulling buttons here tonight. Single file restart once again. Can they get it going? Michael James, unleash the pedal. Here we go. Pedal to the metal, and look at this one. Hard charge on the Michael Simons. Goes after it early, right? He is on the limit with that number 3 machine, and he is driving like a man possessed right now. He doesn't see the inside line of Dylan Moranti. He wants to make that hard charge. And you know, there's a difference between Michael Simons and Dale Earnhardt, though. And that is Dale Earnhardt. Nobody could really replicate what he did. There it is. You see them all racing really hard. Thomas Meeks, Dylan Moranti, This time it looks like the form of Jack Scoville. Something happened with Jack. Let's go back and take a. I kind of see where this was going here. Scoville gets loose. Gets right in between Bednar's and Chad. Oh my. Bednar sending him around. And I gotta do it. Ding, ding, ding. We have a new record, Jamie. 18 cautions here tonight. And 119. Is it because they came back? Jamie, is this why they're doing it to me?
I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. I never would have thought. Never.
Here at Richmond, it is very tough to pass. Obviously very tough for these drivers here tonight in this Gen 6. Don't know if it's a setup or what, but man, we do have a new record caution count here tonight. If we go actually look at it, 18 cautions, 67 laps. Less than half of the race has been actually green flag. I'm at a loss, Jamie. Jamie actually left the booth. I don't know where he went. So there we go. I think Jamie went down to go have a few words with him. Thomas Biggs, Dylan Moranti, Michael James, Michael Simons. Here we go. This is going to be hopefully a great restart here. Yeah, Tina, I don't know what to think on this one. Yes, Fernando, I'm glad he's number one in your guys' hearts. I totally understand that one. He's definitely giving it everything he's got here tonight, as all the drivers are, clearly. Hopefully we can go green this time. The pace car comes off. Jamie's driving it down Pale Road. Here we go. Green flag flies once again. Thomas Meeks, Michael James, and all the right behind. Dylan Moranti gonna put Meeks to the absolute limit on the turn one here. They have to be cautious here. I'm telling you, if you're finishing on the hauler, because you're wrecking the whole time, you deserve it, dang it. Dylan Moranti gets out front. He's in that number 89. And of course, he gets working on the number 55 with Thomas Meeks. Meeks has Michael James right there. Or Michael Simon, sorry. Michael James is right behind that with Gabriel Garcia coming into the top 5 once again. Dylan Moranti, of course, right there. Now is 124 laps to the good. Kind of watching everybody here, as you don't want to take your hands off any group here. Marty's facing trouble. As it looks like something happened with William Robbins once again. Definitely not a night for Willie. That's definitely not the same as we always see here. Not sure exactly what happened here. It looks like he might have just broke loose. William, oh my, drifts right across the nose of Brandon Perry, and Perry winds up down into the 33 of Ben Madden. Dylan Moranti's going to lead the way once again, as we're 126 laps in to this 160 lap race. We're going to go take a brief commercial break from the Trevor Project. Don't go anywhere.
Shadows breathing in the night, fading echoes lost in time. Underneath the starless sky, streetlights flicker, broken glow, empty roads where lovers go. Whispers drift like ghosted air.
All right, Jamie's gonna drive that pace car down. Jamie, might as well keep it rolling. As a little bit of door rub right on the start of this thing, and green flag flies once again. 3 wide for the lead. And Michael Simons 4 wide here at Richmond. Jamie, these guys got even more crazy. They brought us 4 wide racing here at Richmond. I haven't seen that stuff for a while. Here we go. Jamie, these guys being as aggressive as possible, do you feel like that's because the clock is ticking?
Oh, they know it. I mean, it's go time. The pay window's starting to open. We're down to 29 laps to go here, so you know, guys got to get what they can get.
Yeah, as most people will tell you, you know, Jamie here does race late models which is on the sim anyway. Yeah, on the sim. On the sim. And I will tell you, Davey will race you as aggressive as anybody with 3:30 to go. So I feel like that's what they're all trying to grasp. Right now, a few of these guys I feel like are grasping at straws.
Oh, Scoville with a slide.
Oh, it was another caution. What the heck? At this point, we don't even talk about race strategy. We like to talk about the Pace Lap 160 brought to you on the Blackout Racing Network. We have not brought this guy to show for a while. 20 cautions in now for 73 laps. Jamie, is the calculation correct that is more than half the race? Jamie's punching some numbers here at the network. I'm pretty sure that's more than half the race under caution. What a show. For everybody out there, this is not these guys' normal. I promise you, these guys usually race pretty clean for the most part. They give us a great show. This is really not a normal night for these guys. We'll just kind of word it that way. These guys usually race pretty clean. I haven't figured out quite what the reasoning or chaos is yet. We do have some drivers out. Madden, Robbins, and Balance are all out of tonight's race. We do got to shout out the sponsor here tonight, Trevor Project. Thank you for coming on board. Remember, show you got a heart, pass a donation to the Trevor Project. It goes towards the LGBTQ community for suicide prevention. Just because you're different doesn't mean you have to... it doesn't mean you should be judged. You should be treated as an equal, even though you're different. There's no reason for it. So we can give you plenty of reasons to just go and have some fun. Do some sim racing. It's always a great time. But right now, these guys, you know, Jamie, you were down in the voice chat. How's the temper level amongst drivers right now?
Oh, I'll tell you what, I was surfing down in the channels, you know, going through different team radios that I got here on my radio belt, and man, there are some tempers getting hot here in Richmond, and you know, it's just, that's, you know, kind of the product is, you know, with all 20 cautions that we've seen thus far.
You know, nobody wants to, these drivers came to race, obviously, they came to win for all of them, but at the same time, they also do prefer a good, clean race. One where you're utilizing every aspect, because most people might not know this, but NASCAR itself is actually a team sport. It truly is. Just think about it. Davey is his own DAC man for his own DQ, and it sucks.
I have done that, and it is not a fun time.
How do you even do that with the fire suit on? You just get out of the car, change the tire real quick, jump back in, and go?
Pretty much, yep.
Imagine a NASCAR driver having to change his own tires. I'm sure at the end of the night he thinks, Jack, man, green flag's gonna fly. Here we go. They hit that line inside the box. Green flag flies. Jenna Lee's arms are shot. She has given up. Here we go. There's no flag man. No, Jenna Lee has officially left the flag stand, actually. So we have no flag person right now. Dylan Maronti sends Michael Simons high up into that wall. He says, it's my turn to give it up, dude. As they're giving every inch here. Simons trying to keep it on that outside. Dylan Maronti, I wonder if he's being very smart here. Nope, he's using 3 as a brake. He's giving him a little bit of door rub to slow the car down. I see that. He's using number 3 to turn. You see him out there. Big battle for the lead now. Thomas Miggs inside there with Dylan Maronti. 2 drivers that will not.
Oh, Dougie's one in the back.
I did see that. Big damage on the 07. Oh my, can he get it down pit road? We're gonna leave this go green. As he's down in pit lane right now. So he's gonna go green still. We got no time to waste. Everybody's just kind of like, whatever here. As Michael Simon, Dylan Maronti, Thomas Miggs, Matt Flemming are top, and Gabriel Garcia are top 5, actually. You see them banging it off that wall, Jamie. You feel like they're just kind of using the wall as their little stop point?
Stop point? No, they're just trying to make that racetrack just a couple inches wider.
I assure you, the wall does not move. I've tested it numerous times here at Richmond. I banged off that wall for... Come on. Why would... Jamie, I'm done cracking jokes. Every time. 21 cautions in here tonight. As Chad Wagner actually bringing this one out. You're not sure exactly what happened. Oh, I kind of see where this one's going already. Looks like he might have just tightened up. In fact, he did get tight. Oh my, oh my.
Oh no, 42 with the late break into the left rear of the 23.
I think he tried to use the 23 as a brake. When you watch this at full speed, watch. Boom. That's hard contact by the 40. Oh my. As we'll call that a questionable call. Jamie knows where I'm going with it. That one, if we have to get a review on that. Man, what a challenging night on both ends. I do guys shout out to my broadcast team, Jamie Pugh and Jenna Smith. Without them, this stream would definitely not be going forward or possible. So I do guys shout them out. They're behind the scenes. Jenna, of course, watching from the Speedway bunker. And Jamie is actually chained to his race seat with a duct tape earpiece around his mouth. I forced him to do it. Emily.
Oh, absolutely not. I am here on my own free will admission.
I think we're both bound for torture tonight at this point, the way this thing's going.
Let's just say review's going to get real interesting.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about race politics right just yet. But if I had to say, I would say that there's probably a few helmets flying with the earpiece.
That's it? I'm already hearing drivers reporting that they're going to be meeting some others at the haulers after the race.
Oh, you hit the wrenches, did you? Or did you hand out the wrenches?
I was standing right there handing them out.
You didn't give out the good tools from my toolbox, did you?
Oh, no, just all the old broken ones.
There's broken ones? What did you do in the 2 weeks that I was gone?
It's been a long 2 weeks since you've been gone.
dang it, I knew I should have trusted you with it. Jamie's over here breaking wrenches and everything. Jenna in the chat, everybody. Make sure you give her a shout out.
I was building you a new race car. Sorry.
I hope the LMP2 runs really good. As look at this, the 3 out in front gets it. Green flag flies. Big check up in the back, and they can't get on the gas. As Michael Simons, we've been talking about him. He's up front. Fast in practice. Dylan Moranti. Dylan is racing extreme. I wonder if Dylan's aggressive driving style at this race is not going to pay dividends.
Well, he's got down to 11 to go. He has to go and go now. And he's definitely throwing the muscle to it.
I know, and oh my!
Oh, Gabriel Garcia spins!
That's the game we all know and love. Gabriel Garcia goes for a little bit of a ride. We'll see if he did. We'll see if he pulled it off this time, Jamie. I wonder if he pulled it off.
Oh, got him checked by his teammate. Oh, parry hard into the wall as well.
You know what? He saved it. He still saved it again. Gabriel Garcia. What was that? The Gaby slide? Gabe is making all sorts of new moves up. He's got the Gaby donuts tonight. He's also got the Gaby slide. I mean, he's doing a great job saving that car when he needs to. And Michael Simons right now, if you were him, would you be grinning ear to ear, or would you be thinking, oh dang, I got to really keep it dialed in?
Oh, there's no time to smile yet. I mean, you have one fierce competitor lining up outside of you, and you got to hit your marks every lap, because one slip, it could be, Dylan going by, it could be Meeks going by, it could be Flemming going by.
It is four of the toughest, the top 5, top 6 is actually some of the toughest competitors in the game right now in this league. In fact, you got Larson sitting back there, and the man is a beast when he's game on. If he wants to win this thing, he's going to go and give everything he's got to get there. But Michael Simons has been game on the entire night. You've seen it in practice. You've seen it in qualifying. You've seen it now in the race. Fell off a little bit, came back, got back into it. This could be a definite race to, for Simons' PGR run here, as this could be a night to remember. Of course, we were talking about this, Jamie. We have never got the call in league history a number 3 Goodrich car winning the race. It has not happened in the 3 years running of this network. So, Jamie,
exactly.
You can be making history.
Right. Well, that's what I'm about to say. Exactly. In the multiple occasions that we've seen the number 3 Goodwrench car show up in various different classes of cars that you broadcast here on the network, it has never happened, and we could be potentially watching history in the making.
Which would be amazing to actually see. I would be ecstatic even just to get to call that car as a winning car. As Jamie already knows, I think he knows this already, I'm a Dale fan. Like, I'm a Denny fan too, but Dale Earnhardt is above Denny in my eyes. In fact, I'd still be cheering Dale on if he was racing, or even around, but tragically, it was Daytona that he passed away at back in 2001.
Oh, and Simon spins the tires just a little bit on the restart.
That opened it up. That is what we're talking about. Dylan is a game on. He's a very aggressive driver when he needs to be. And he has the lead. Dylan has the lead now. Simons,
he leaves the door open.
He did. Simons is right there. 6 laps to go. 6 laps to win this thing. Does Simons have it in him to grab a win from Dylan? Dylan Moranti, though, has been known to push it too far. Just saying. As now Simon sees what's got to happen here. Can he get there? Dylan Moranti still leads. You do see a very hungry group right behind, too. Look at Jack Oh, Scoville gets loose. Larson looks to take advantage.
Yellow.
Jamie. What the frack? I think it was back here with... Oh, it happened with Gabriel Garcia here. I don't know exactly what happened here. We're going to take a look. Gabriel Garcia comes on the... Oh, my. Ran out of talent. He's a struggling artist.
Well, this sets up a green-white check.
This is going to get interesting because Michael Simons on the restart has been really good. Like, super good. And so has Dylan. Who is going to get... The question is more like a Formula 1 race. Who is going to grab turn 1 first? Who's going to outbrake who? I'm anxious to find out on this one.
Well, I'm going to give you the contrary to that. You're worried about turn 1. I think that's going to be a pretty even match. This race is going to be decided by that drag race down the backstretch and into 3.
Into 3? All right. So to get the exit of 4 then, I'm guessing is what you're getting at?
Yep, exactly.
That could be interesting to see how that plays out because the drag race down the backstretch is going to be good, but back behind it, you see 2 cars that are very well known in victory lane.
Well, I can tell you that, I mean, everybody, for the most part, in the top 5 to 6 have been known to go to victory lane. Michael Simons was, I believe, the last week's winner at Mexico City, and, he's proven that he's just as fast once again. But I'll tell you what, that front row's got company, and there are some big heavy hitters in the second and third and fourth row.
Yeah, you got Josh Larson in that mix. Dakota Collins is up there. Of course, Landon Bednar's. He's got to drive. He's got to get a great takeoff, get out the gate quick. But you got 3 to go. As Jamie has taught me multiple times, don't lift. I mean, lift, but within reason. There's a fine line. Here we go. You're coming around. Jamie's in that. You see Jamie driving that pace car around. Jamie, I thought I told you to give Billy his keys back.
Why? I wanted to lead the most laps. Don't you see? 88 laps I led.
Fair enough, dude. I can't argue that. All right. Here we go. They come around turn 4, waiting for Denali to call it. Green flag flies once again high above Richmond, and we are racing once again. Dylan Moranti's on it. Thomas Meeks looking to grab. He's going to send it 3 wide. He's looking to send it. Dylan Moranti gets the exit. This is what we were talking about. Here's turn 3. Simons can't get the exit of 4 like he was hoping. White flag flies. Nobo's turning back now. Dylan Moranti in the number 89 Matthew Ebert machine. Subbing in. Looks to win here at Richmond in just 2 turns. Simons straight up sends it into, tries to get the exit of 4. Moranti blocks, gets the win here. Dylan Moronzi wins the Trevor Project 160 after 164 laps of racing here. What a challenge for him. He gets the win. Michael Simon falls short. Matt Flemming Thomas makes Josh Larson into the top 5. Jack Scoville, Bednars, Erdman, Collins, Perry, Hendrick, Garcia, Keller, Van Escayan, Wagner, James, Ward, Matt Robbins, and Balance bringing it up. But here you go. The top 5 here tonight. I'm going to have Jamie help me bring these guys in. We're going to hear from Josh Larson first up. Josh Larson.
What's up?
What a night. What a challenging night, I should say. How is this one for you?
It's not fun unless you go 3 laps down. And now I'm 1 point. That green white checker, I was 1 point, instant point away from a DQ. So, woo, I will take this top 5.
Yeah, I mean, this one here tonight, obviously not the night everybody normally has. Did the cautions really affect how you drove?
It did for a while because whenever I got involved in the flagship ordeal, and ended up having to tow, that's where I went 3 laps down. So thankfully the cautions allowed me to get the lucky dogs and come back. But man, I did not have good short run speed. I had really good long run speed. So, I mean, a top 5, I'll take it. I mean, I think if we went on a long run, I may have had something for these guys. But 3 laps down, top 5, it's a good night.
All right, man. Well, Jamie, any follow-up on this one?
Yeah, buddy. You know that middle early portion of the race where you went 3 laps down there. What was kind of going on mentally? Because I mean, I'm sure nobody wants to go 3 laps down, right? So just trying to go through the process and just hope and pray you can get the laps back. I mean, that had to be grueling.
Well, so I saw how the trend of the race was going. So I'm like, I just need to keep my nose clean and just hope they start following my way. So I really wasn't too discouraged. I mean, I was mad. I was really mad. But I wasn't too discouraged. I was just, at that point, I was hoping for more chaos, and we got more chaos. And it just worked out, thankfully,
All right, man. Well, you did a great job here tonight in that SpaceX machine. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody?
Yeah, shout out to my beautiful wife. Love you. She's watching. Hope she didn't give you too much crap in the comments. And thanks, Brandon and Jamie, for the broadcast. We'll see you guys next week.
Thank you for that, man, and congrats on a top 5 finish here.
Thank you.
Thank you. I was actually a little bit shocked with him. He's pretty mellowed out. But now let's hear from Thomas Meeks and see how he feels after this one. Might have to drag him on up here, Jamie. Let's see here. Are you able to drag?
I don't know if I have controls for that.
Alrighty.
I got it. Hold on.
Yeah, you should have controls for it. Thomas Meeks.
Hello.
You got top 5 here after a grueling night. How do you feel here? How is it for you?
Yeah, I wish it would have stayed green longer. I know I made a couple mistakes and a bunch of other people, so I guess it's just a combination of this car and track. It is kind of tricky to drive. It does get loose. It does push up the track a lot. So, I mean, overall, I hope it was a good show those last, couple laps because it was pretty exciting in the car from what I saw. So,
yeah, I mean, you ran a great race just trying to battle it back. I mean, we've seen you involved in quite a few, not your normal nights at all. So, I mean,
yeah.
Definitely not a normal night for you guys at Flagship. But what was the trick just to get back in? Or just try to keep it clean?
It's just keeping it clean, but also, you gotta watch out for everybody else around you because once you start getting patient, then there's still wrecks happening around you. Luckily, I was able to, gain control, and me and Flemming were able to stay up here in the top 5. So.
All right, man. Well, you did a great job here tonight. Any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching? Cheer you on.
Yeah, shout out to Flagship. Texas Southern Diesel, Wheels America, Flim Dogs, Wise Owl Wash. Just, thanks for them, and you for the broadcast, Brandon Perry for the league.
All right, thank you, Thomas. I'll get you down to the guys, and great job here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. There we go. Now let's go to the top three. Driving that, Flem Dogs, number 88, Chevrolet Camaro, Matt Flemming. Let's hear from him. Matt.
Yo.
Top three, another podium for you. How do you feel about this one?
I mean, obviously, coming home in a top five, even the top three is even greater. I mean, the fun part was in the beginning. We had some green flag laps, and then, I mean, I guess overall, I mean, it was okay. Because it was a battle trying to get back up front. I probably shouldn't have pit when I did and went back there, but I mean, overall, I guess you'd have to say you had some kind of enjoyment trying to dodge wrecks or get in them, and I don't know. There's one that might have been on me. The 42 was really slow on the high side, and I thought, well, maybe if I go in the middle, ended up being 3 wide. I thought, well, maybe if I go middle, I'll be able to clear him, and well, I think he bounced off the wall then out of 2, and I don't know. So that one's probably on me, being minorly aggressive there, I think, but it is what it is. But yeah, it was definitely an interesting, fun race. So can't wait to come back on a 1.5 miles.
Jamie, any follow up on this? All right.
No, I think Flemming, you ran a pretty good race. Your typical self. You're quiet, smooth. Just make your way up to the front. Did you think anything more you could have needed tonight?
I don't know. Maybe I should have practiced a little bit more coming in. The 3 and Dylan, whatever number he's supposed to be tonight. They were fast all night. I don't know. I started getting that second groove really working for me to help make some of the passes to get up front, and then I just kind of like I hit a wall and I couldn't really do much else, and so I don't know whether I really could have done anything different. Honestly, I think it's just kind of, I probably barely had a top 5 car and just managed to get to top 3.
All right, man. Well, you did it. You got to the top on the podium once again. Any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, or including race sponsors?
Of course, want to shout out anybody who is watching. I know it was a long one, but for everyone that stuck around, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Trevor Project. Hopefully we got some good charities on that out there, and it's all for a good cause. We always seem to have a lot of good causes in this league, so shout out to the league for doing all that. Then I just want to shout out the Flem Dogs as they were on the 88 tonight once again, and shout out to you guys up there in the booth. I'll be going back and watching, and we'll catch y'all next week.
All right, thank you for that, Matt. I'm gonna get you down to the guys, and can't wait to see what you do next week.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Thank you. This is Matt Flemming, and now we're gonna bring up the driver we've been kind of waiting to hear from, Jamie. Driving that Goodrich, number 3, Michael Simons. Let's bring him on up. Michael. Michael? Hello?
Yeah, sorry about that. Yes, sir.
So tonight, the number 3 Goodrich machine. Been talking about it all night, how it's kind of a bridesmaid here tonight. How was this one for you?
Wished I'd have been in first instead of second, but Dylan was super quick. And then at the beginning of the race, I jumped to start, and so I got end of the longest line. So it was actually hard trying to get back up to the front. And unfortunately, cautions kind of made it to where we really couldn't race that much. We only had like 2 or 3 lap shootouts. So I don't know. It's just kind of a bummer that we didn't get to race more and see what the long run was going to do, because I felt like I was really saving my stuff. So
yeah, as far as the pace wise, we noticed. Do you feel like if it would have been a long run as opposed to this quick short burst, that you would have had a different result?
I don't know. I don't know exactly. It just seemed like I was just thinking that maybe they were running a little harder than I was, and I was just really trying to back my corners up and be real easy, smooth on the throttle coming out, going through the middle of the corner, and just kind of just driving the car instead of sliding it and sliding it into the corners. So I don't know. You never know that until you get about 30 laps in and you see everybody either start backing up or you start backing up.
Very true. Any follow-up there, Jamie?
Yeah, you had that Dale Senior number 3 flying, high, wide, and handsome all night long. It looked like you had real good drive off, but like you said, you were fighting a little bit of long run speed. What was it? You just couldn't quite turn into the center no more. Didn't have no forward drive.
Yeah, I just trying to get into the corner and get it turned, get it woed up. I just didn't have that quick speed that he had, that Dylan had at the there, especially at the end. I might could have that on. I don't know. Maybe I was being a little too light. Too heavy on the brakes. I'm not really for sure, but I was just trying to ride my line, and I was hoping he'd make a mistake and slam the wall or something.
Don't we all hope that?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I was hoping. Everybody wrecks, I can win.
Well, it always happens.
Yeah.
Almost got to see it. Almost got to finally see it, Jamie. But I guess we'll have to wait for another day with this number 3 machine. Any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on?
Yeah, my my family that might be watching, or just want to shout out to PGR. I didn't give Brandon Perry a shout out, but I seen the other guys. I'm new to all this, so giving him a shout out for letting me come in and race with these guys, and I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of quick guys, a lot of good, clean racing. I don't know why the cautions were going on, because I never really seen any wrecks going on around us. Not that many. So anyway, but
you
it
were
seemed
out
like it's a lot
front.
of
That's
things.
why.
Is that it? Okay. Yeah. But yeah, thank y'all, man, and thank y'all for the broadcast. Brandon, you do a great job, man. I watched the Daytona one. You did an excellent job. I'm happy that you're back and your family, whatever's going on. I'm glad everything's good. So yeah, shout out to all the drivers. And I know wrecks happen, mistakes happen. So I don't know. It's happened to me before, so I got a little bit of mercy for everybody.
All right, man. Well, thank you for coming on up here to the booth. Congrats on a second place finish here at Richmond.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. So Michael Simon's getting down there. Now let's talk to the main man, the man of the hour, driving the Do It for Devon, number 89, Matthew Ebert machine, Chevrolet Camaro, Dylan Moranti, the sub-driver. Dylan. Hello?
Hey.
So tonight, you're a sub-driver and you get a win. How does this one feel?
Oh, I'm happy to bring it home for Matthew Ebert, get him the max points possible.
Now, when it came down to just getting into a different car, and once you got that rhythm and everything else, the groove, how did it start to feel for you?
Oh, this car felt fantastic tonight. It was unfortunate that we had so many yellows, but I mean, the racing up front between I know Mike and Flemming and Meeks, as always, it was a lot of good close racing between those guys, and a lot of fun racing when we did get the green flag laps. But this car felt incredible to drive.
I mean, do you feel like the lack of long runs actually helped you out to just keep those short bursts and keep in that lead?
I can't say for sure because I don't know how I would have done it in the long run. Because I never had the tire manage for this race. Every lap I ran was pretty much a qualifying lap because of the fact that we never got any sort of long stint in. So I don't know how I would have done in the long runs, but either way, a win's a win, so we'll take it.
Exactly. Jamie, any follow up with Dylan?
Yeah. Don't ever mislead us like that again, man. I saw you in practice. It made me chuckle. You said you were terrible in these cars, had to relearn it. And then you go out there, and I literally watch you, and I'm watching your strategy, and you pit at least once. And I'm like, this dude. But I'll tell you what, hats off to you. A very good car all night long. It was excellent to see on the short runs. I mean, you were just able to fire it off up in there. What do you think was some of the key things that kind of contributed to that?
Starting on the outside definitely helped a lot. I was able to have a huge amount of grip on the outside, especially in P2. It was a massive advantage for me. I just couldn't get the inside to work when I was too wide. It was just way too tight. So being able to start on the outside like that, it helps so much on those restarts.
Out of curiosity, Jamie, I think we have a new award. Dylan gets the sandbagging award here, brought to you by the network. No, Jamie will tell you, off those, when you talk about that high side with not having the inside, when you're switched into the inside line, was the car.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I had something to take care of, but I want to just say thank you, Dylan, because I no longer have to hear that I'm a sandbagger.
No, you still have to hear that.
Title away from you.
No, when you were talking about that, was the car actually faster on that high side line, or was it?
It was faster when you were running side by side. If you were by yourself, the low line was the faster line. But when you were side by side, if you were in the low line like that, out of two, it was super tight going to the wall, so you had to be more patient with the throttle. And out of 3 and 4, it just felt a lot looser being in a low line like that. So I personally just preferred the high line. It just felt so much better just all around all night when you're running side by side.
All right. Well, Dylan, you well-deserved win here tonight. You did it. You got crowned the champion of the Trevor Project 160. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on here tonight?
Of course. Shout out to Perry for allowing me to come in and sub for Ebert. And shout out to Ebert as well. Best of luck to him for the rest of the season. I'm glad I could help him out tonight and give him the boost that he needs. And shout out to Gabe and Dakota, running with them all night. And they were helping me out through the night with certain strategy calls. But overall, I'm glad I could have a good race.
All right, man. Well, congrats. Any fuel in the tank?
Oh yeah, I got plenty. I had like 20 laps left when the checker flag flew.
Well, these fans, they want to see it. Give us the smoke show, buddy. There it is. There we go. It's been a long time coming for that machine to be on the front row.
My game break. Oh, no, I got kicked out.
Houston, we got a problem. Anyway, congrats, Dylan. My actual screen actually froze. But great job here tonight. Congratulations, and can't wait to see what you do in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to get him out of here. Jamie, any final things to say to the fans in the stands here tonight?
I just want to give a big shout out, to you, Brandon Smith, for coming back. Thanks for letting me come up in the booth and hang out with you guys on this special Wednesday Cup Series. I'm definitely looking forward to being back and working with my team and having my headset on the radio and spotting and calling strat calls. But it was definitely awesome to be up here. And I want to give a shout out to the Trevor Project. I know, people should donate to that. It's a great cause to be a part of and whatnot. So, thanks everybody for everything they do, and welcome back, Brandon Smith.
All right, man. Well, thank you for that, Jamie. Thank you for being in the booth with me. I'm going to get you down to the guys to go, because I know you got to be part of the review anyway. But man, thank you for coming on up here. It's been awesome.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. So Jamie Pugh, everybody, he's gonna go down. For everybody else out there watching and everything else, just want to say thank you for coming on. Check us out. If you want to see more of this kind of action, remember to hit that sub button, hit that like button. It does not bite very often. Remember to pass a donation to the Trevor Project that you see right there. Tonight's race sponsor here of the Trevor Project 160, brought to you on the Blackout Racing Network. Shout out to my loving wife. I know she's out there somewhere. Hopefully she enjoyed the show and everything else. I'll be back again next Wednesday night with these guys as they travel to a new place and time as they go to Old Atlanta. And it's going to be a race you're not going to want to miss. It's the Salute to Service 200 as they're doing it for the troops. So you will not want to miss that one as Old Atlanta can deliver some very, very fun action. Hopefully a little bit easier. I'm out of here for the night. Have a good one. And remember, go to the link in the description, pass a donation to this Trevor Project. And I'll see you guys again very soon as I will be live again Wednesday, the GT World and ARCA, the doubleheader. You won't want to miss it.
Think back magic. Black magic. Green lights flash, my rig start shaking. Ping looks good, but my soul is breaking. Qualified P2, feeling pretty fast. Turn 1 chaos, now I'm dead last. Crew chief screaming, hold your line. Some dude blink from another timeline. One car sideways, one car flew. Pretty sure I got hit by 2. I swear I braked at the 100 board. But the replay says I ignored the Lord. The steward's asked what happened there. I said black magic's in the air. The network is controlled by black magic. Every clean race turns catastrophic. 1 minute I'm leading, feeling fantastic. Next minute I'm ghosted by the lab.